Spend a half an hour every morning in quiet time.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Yeah, we back at it again. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Hush Room. It's quiet time. I'm Gigi. I will be your host, your moderator for today. Yeah, we finna make another one. Yeah, but before we get started, you know we gotta get our swerve on. We gotta take our medication to help us deal with some of the conversations. Gigi on another level today, y'all. Had my born day celebration. Thank everybody for the wishes. Happy birthday wishes. Thank everybody. But it's time to get back to business, okay? Back to business. How about that? Got a couple of things that we want to talk about. Some things will be on the screen, some things won't be on the screen. Just be some what we heard on the YouTube streets. Yeah. So as you can hear, the beat is riding a little bit because I gotta get my medication. Yeah. You guys want me to take my medication? So, hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you got to indulge in some sports, not just basketball, but football. You know, there's a lot of football going on this weekend. We're gonna talk about that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like what I'm seeing. But we're gonna talk about that a little later when we get our co-host and guest online. Y'all ready? I done make another one. Y'all ready? My family used to say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. How about that? Okay. Let me send my notifications out. Then I'm gonna turn the beat down a little bit. turning my notifications out. So we can get our guests. But let's take our medication, okay? Let's take our medication so we can be of one mind, sound mind at that, okay? Light us in the air. Last word. And then we're going to get into our agenda. Alrighty. Okay. So, like I said, my name is Gigi. I am your host. My co-host will be here shortly, hopefully. If not, we're going to keep it moving. Welcome to the Hush Room. All our contact information is in the description box, along with donation information. If you want to donate to the channel, it would be appreciated. But we still gonna have conversations anyway, okay? If you have any suggestions, you want us to do some research on a topic and maybe give our perspective, you can submit that to the contact information provided. We talk about everything, anything, some things, okay? And sometimes we don't talk about nothing. We just, have quiet time. All right. We're going to do the politics and economics, however you want to say it. We're going to do that when Miss Jackie gets here. How about that? Okay, if she comes through. If not, there is a something I wanted us to keep mind of, okay? All right, so let's get started with some of our agenda stuff that we got going on in this YouTube, NBA, WNBA, NFL, fiber. Let's have some conversations, okay? Thank you. So first thing, just want to get out some congratulations first. Who is that? Y'all know this young lady? Y'all know this young lady? Where's she from? Oh, she's playing for the Las Vegas Aces right now. I just want to congratulate her for winning her 4th MVP. Okay. Yeah, she got, as they say, 4 of them things. Okay. She made history. With her 4th MVP. She now sits in the category with those of, I see you, Jackie. I'll get you in a minute. Let me finish this sentence, baby. She sits in the category with, I believe it's Qerim, if I'm not mistaken. LeBron. And is it Magic? Is it Magic, you guys? I believe it's Magic. If I'm not mistaken. make sure. Let me see. Yeah, 4 MVPs. And this is according to the Bleacher Report, okay? I'm not making this up. This is according to the Bleacher Report. If you want to get mad at somebody, get mad at Bleacher, okay? But yeah, this is her 4th MVP, her 3rd DPOY, and what makes it so bad with the DPOY, she tied with, what's that girl, the Smith girl? Yeah. She won the MVP and the DPOY in one season. Twice. Well, she's won those 2 awards twice in a single season. 5-time All WNBA, 4-time All Defense, and 2-time champion. Come on now, Aces. Y'all making all these records and setting all these records. You gotta get to the we need you in the finals, alright? I'm rooting for you, Jackie. Here I come for you, baby girl. Good morning.
Good afternoon, lady.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're on different time zone. What you do?
I'm just chilling.
Oh Jesus!
Taking a break from class.
Taking a break from class. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't y'all mess around and let us get educated, okay? Y'all say we ain't educated. Don't y'all mess around and let us get educated.
What they say, black women don't have the mind to be.
Yeah, they forget that black women is the one that used to raise their babies and feed their babies and teach their babies.
Things that some men haven't thought of.
Yeah, they forget about all that, okay? They forget about all that. Lord have mercy.
This will be at least what? Number 3 diploma.
Don't do them like that, Jackie. Don't do them like that. You know we can't do that. You know we can't be walking around here with 3 and 4 diplomas and MBAs and pre-doctorates and accounting degrees. We can't do that. That's not allowed.
That's right. And don't get it twisted with these diplomas. They are degrees, because I do have a criminal justice degree.
You get off in
accounting.
Get off the stream. You said criminal investigating, y'all. You better be careful.
Look at him.
Look at here. What you got for us on the politics? I want to talk about what's going on with this
girl.
How many are we up to now? Is it still just 3?
So they are making Charlie Kirk's birthday, October 14th, a federal holiday. That's the same birthday of George Floyd.
Lord Jesus.
And they want to put a statue up in front of the over by where the Lincoln Memorial is of Charlie Kirk. So, right, you gonna fly half mast of all these flags for I'm gonna be nice, for a person who have different views of black people and want to call us names and want to question us on what we do.
So did these incidents at Delta State, did they happen after the Kirk incident?
Yes.
Is this in retaliation, or have they said, or this is just random?
Yeah, they're covering it up. So let's say that
because they haven't even put it on the TV yet, but it's on the internet and it's on Facebook. So how many people have? So I know there was 2 that you was telling me about. It was the first young man, what was his name? Trey.
Trey
I'm not mistaken.
Moon.
Yeah, and then the other young man,
Trey
he said
Moon,
that
they covered it up. Even the campus police covered it up. They say they found him in his bed, and he did it to himself. There is no way you're gonna break your own legs, your arms, and bruise your face up and hang yourself. No.
And then be found in your bed.
Your bed. And the students on the campus found him in a tree.
Okay. All right. And then the second one, is that the one? No, the one you was telling me about at the elementary school when they
no,
take the young man.
The third. That's the third.
That's the third.
The second one was his last name is Kalatmas. He's like mixed, but they found him hung.
He's biracial.
He's biracial.
Right.
And they found him hung.
Same school.
Same school. The one at the elementary school, they're trying to say that the two little boys, one was a second grader, the other one was a fourth grader. And they were horsing around in the bathroom. And they tried to say that the little second grader jacket got caught on the hook on a bathroom door. There is no way possible that a second grader can get caught on a hook, which is on the top of the bathroom door.
Yeah.
To hang himself.
Right. And if you're horsing around with somebody else, why wouldn't that person that's horsing around or playing around with you get you off the hook if they know that you choking? So what, he just gonna stand there and look at you choke yourself to death?
Right.
Huh?
That's what
this is a very sensitive issue because this is down off in my neck of the woods. I'm from Mississippi, and I can't do it, Jackie. I can't have it touches something in me. I see you, Mr. Marshall. I'm gonna let you on in a minute, but it touches something in me that's beyond emotions. We talking about my soul now, because see, I grew up and I walked around and you could see young men hanging from trees on your way to school. They've been tarred. Or they find them in the swimming pool, tied. They were tied to chairs, been burned. You can't even recognize. You know who they are according to the name that was at the hotel. But if you didn't have that, you wouldn't be able to recognize that. See, I grew up with that kind of stuff, and it's back again. It never left, but now it's out in the open.
It's coming out in the open. It used to be suppressed. Now it's in the open, and since the orange man say, "Hey, no freedom of speech to everybody else, but it's okay for the racists,"
and then you're gonna commingle birthdays with two different narratives. See. Y'all don't want me to talk about this stuff, okay? Because I can't hold it back. I can't be sanctified, okay? Mr. Marshall, here we come. I'm coming to get you right now. We're talking about something I think you might want to add on to. Good afternoon, Mr. Marshall.
Good afternoon, my DJ.
How you doing?
Well, I wish I could sit up here and tell you that I'm doing great. But this topic is something that
it needs to be discussed.
We can't.
This is not a topic. It grates my soul. This is not something that you can have a casual conversation about, because this is some. Seen with your eyes, heard with your ears, walked by it, looked at it, and couldn't do nothing, couldn't say nothing, because you putting your own life in jeopardy. But you watch it, and you see it progress.
But it's not being shown on TV. You find it.
It's not being reported in the newspapers.
Yeah, you seeing it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All these people are reporting it because that's not like international news for them to broadcast over TV.
Well, can I interject something,
Yes,
Miss
yes, go
Jackie?
ahead.
Yes, you
Go
can.
ahead.
Help me out.
Now, with all due respect to anybody else's ideology, if these were Jewish men being hung, how quick do you think the national media will say something? If this was white women being hung,
It would have been broadcasted.
so that lets you know everything you need to know.
Pretty much, yeah.
Things that are understood do not need to be said.
Come on now.
Um, I'm 44 years old, and I didn't grow up in the South, but I'm gonna tell you somebody that did. My father. My dad grew up in West Tennessee. He has a grandmother. My great grandmother grew up in Mississippi.
Mhm.
I used to hear stories my father used to tell me growing up on a farm that it was not uncommon that if you walk down the road, not too far from the farm, it's not uncommon that you will find someone hanging from a rope.
Mhm.
And when you're being told this as a child, it seems to be you can't. It just seems like a tall tale, a fairy tale, if you will. Until I was in my 20s, and there was a news report in St. Louis, Missouri, on the Channel 4, KO, KMOV, if I'm not mistaken, and they were having a broadcast about sundown towns in Missouri, in Illinois.
I know about Missouri.
And I didn't understand what sundown town. I'm in my 20s, by the way. I didn't understand what sundown towns until it was explained. If you're caught in this town after sundown, what happens to you happens to you. This was in 2006, everybody. Here we are 19, almost 20 years later, then I seen that broadcast. And this is still going on.
It's still happening.
This is sad is an understatement.
Yeah.
Disappointing is an understatement.
Right.
Sickening is an understatement. Any loss of life is tragic, is terrible. But are you going to tell me that we can broadcast, have news reports about what happened in Columbine, and turn the suspects into sympathetic figures, and have documentaries about what they went through and blah, 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 blah. And the suspects get more shine than the victims? And then you turn around and you have individuals being hung from trees, nooses, like this is 1846.
In the
And not a
elementary
peep.
school, Mr. Marshall. In the elementary school, the last one, Jackie, you said was elementary, right?
Yeah, he was a second grader.
Second grader. Second
please don't
grader,
tell me
Mr.
that.
Marshall.
He was in the bathroom.
He was hung in the bathroom.
Yeah.
In the bathroom, and they trying to put it on his hoodie, or his hood got hung on the thing, you know, the little thing that be in the bathrooms and the stalls. They
The
trying to
hook.
say he got, the hook. He got stuck on the hook and choked to death or hung himself on that. What kind of sense does that make, Mr.
Well,
Marshall?
let's just dispel a little bit of logic, can we, please? I'm pretty sure that everybody on this panel, and by the way, good morning, good afternoon to everybody. I'm sorry I didn't say that when I came in. we've all wore hoodies. We've all had hoodies caught in a car door, against the seat, or anything else. Were you ever in danger of losing your life with a hoodie on?
No.
And where did this happen at, by the way?
Kind of. You got the story on your thing?
I don't got it on my phone. I'll look it up right now. Look it up. But the first two was at Delta State.
Yeah, Mississippi.
Right, in Mississippi.
And this was in another state.
Okay, let me see if we can find it, Jack.
Hold on.
We're at the ass end of September. Who's wearing hoodies like that?
Crazy.
I've never hung myself on my hoodie.
So,
and go ahead, Jack.
County, but couldn't say what state it was in.
What does it say?
This sounds like a movie. This don't even sound real. It sounds like something out of a.
That was oh no, that one was a year ago. Let's see.
I remember I went to kindergarten at 5. You go to first grade 6, 7. You go to 7th grade 8, 9. So you're telling me this is an 8 or 9-year-old that was home.
Oh, look at that. The story is unavailable. What you mean the story is unavailable?
This is crazy.
Rowan Elementary. Then the one in Hattiesburg was last year. They got it on the video, y'all. I can't show it on the thing, but they got it on the video. This one says 2 days. Jackie, did the one you talking about happen 2 days ago? This one says 2 days ago. It says that THAMES. That's the school, elementary school. Is that the one you're referring to, Jackie? She can't hear me.
Thanks.
I think that's what it is. Thanks. That's what it looks like. Jackie.
I think she may have broke up.
She might have. But that's the only one I can find. That's the only one I can find. So the only reason why I'm bringing this up because I don't want us to have there she go. I don't want us to have a deaf ear to this.
Can you hear me, Connie?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Yes. Did you find anything? Did you find it?
Well, it said it happens in Charles County, but it doesn't say what state it was in. And the little boy, which is the second grader, he was 7.
He was 7.
Oh, man.
He was 7. And
you
the
said,
fourth grader.
What's the county? Charles County?
Charles County.
Okay.
But they didn't post what state it was.
Lord have mercy.
How come?
I don't know.
Now, to be fair, we are still in the media. There's still talk about what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You can find that on any news site. You can find that on accident. And what happened to Charlie Kirk was just as tragic as what we're talking about now. So when we talk about justice, this is what people are talking about.
Right. Charles County is in Maryland. Is a county in Maryland, according to Google. Okay.
Yeah. So it was an elementary school in Maryland.
Yeah, it's up in Maryland.
Now what did they deem it? No foul play.
Let's see what they're
Well,
saying.
from what they were saying that the boys were playing in the bathroom. And the little 7-year-old was trying to run out of the stall, and his jacket got caught on the hook. But like I said, the hook is at the top of the door. A 7-year-old is not that tall to reach the top of the door.
And
even if the 7-year-old was tall enough, so even if he ran out and the hook caught his hoodie, it would just snap him back.
Snap him back, right.
Right.
It's not going to have him dangling from the ground, is it?
Yeah, they say he was off the ground. So he's pretty much strangled.
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense.
Everybody has been in the saw where that hook is on the top of the door, where there are multiple hooks, different sizes hooks.
Nope, just that one hook. That one hook on the stall.
And usually it's not even on the regular stall, it's only on the handicap stall.
Correct.
Right. Come on now.
And my thing is, if it caught his jacket, he's big enough to unzip his jacket and get out of it.
But even if it's his hoodie, the hoodie around the neck is not tight because you'll never be able to get your head through a hoodie if it was that tight.
Right. And then if he's in there roughing around, what the boys are just gonna stand there and watch him suffocate? They not gonna what? Are they ran out the bathroom? What happened? It don't make any sense, and I just don't like it. I don't like it. We've seen this, Mr. Marshall. There's nothing new under the sun.
I need more clarification before I could just say and put it in park and say these kids were just playing and this was an unfortunate event. No, I've played in the bathroom as a little kid.
Right.
I played in the bathroom with a full winter coat on. I didn't get strangled or impaled or was in any way in danger of something lifting me off my feet. Can we stop talking to each other like we're stupid?
Then that's what the media does. They just say anything, do anything, and we just buy it, okay? Just not to change the subject, but like LeBron James talking about he's finna be a storyteller. What stories are you gonna tell? What's that movie he made, Mr. Marshall?
House Party?
House Party. You gonna tell stories like that? Then ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. What kind of stories?
House Party was already told before, and it was told a hell of a lot better than when you told it.
Yeah, you talking about you just biting everything Kobe did. People just say anything. Gonna give their evaluation because they got a few more quarters and pennies than us, and we just take it for gospel, okay? While those of us that can really see the truth and trying to get the truth out there, we ain't getting paid, we ain't getting recognized. Don't nobody come by and see us and say, hey, here's a sweet potato pie, thank you for what you said. Ain't none of that going on. We got to fight to get our word out there. Explain that.
Well, I want to say something to Mr. Marshall. I know you say you're 20. I live in Georgia, but my family lives in Florida. When I drive home in Florida, and I'm 53, I drive home, the state flag is gone. It's been gone for years. They fly a Confederate flag when I come through Florida. It's a giant Confederate flag. When I was in the military, right here in Fort Benning, which is right in Columbus, Georgia, we had to do pay missions in Dahlonega. Dahlonega is right here in Georgia. Dahlonega is a sundown town.
Ooh.
Forsyth, Georgia. I live, if I go to the airport, I have to drive through Forsyth to go to the airport. That is a sundown town. They ran every black person out of that town. In Dahlonega, they have a sign out there that say, "Don't let the sun catch you."
They got one in my little town that says, "Run in, run. If you can't read, still run." Well,
The one that I saw was on a water tower. It was written "Sundown Town" on the water tower. I forget the name of the top of the town, but it was in spray paint, "Sundown Town." On the billboard, "Welcome to whatever town it was written in spray paint, "Sundown Town."
I even got one better. There was a truck driver, and I actually read his story, and it was talking about his truck broke down in a sundown town, and he went in the store, and the lady that was in the store asked him what was wrong with his truck, and he said he can't get it started. He had somebody coming. She was like, "You gotta leave," and he didn't understand why she kept looking at the clock and watching the windows and telling him he has to leave. So he was like, "Well, I got to stay with the truck. I can't leave the truck because I'm responsible for this truck." She was like, "You can leave the truck, come back for it tomorrow. You have to leave." So he was like, no, I can't leave. So she called the police. So a black sheriff drove out to get the guy, and he said, "You need to come with me right now." And he was like, "I can't leave the truck." He said, "Call your boss and let your boss know that this is a sundown town, and you need to
Wow.
get out of town as of right now. You will come back for the truck." And the sheriff drove him out of that town and took him to a hotel that was away from the sundown town, where he could spend the night, and then he can go back in the morning to get that truck. And he didn't know what a sundown town was until they told him.
I did a lot of jobs where I had to drive trucks across state lines, and when you said that, Miss Jackie, and to clarify, at the time that I saw that news telecast, I was in my 20s. I'm 44 now, but there is an area in Illinois right outside of Springfield that I was told the same thing. I used to do post office runs. And when you're doing a post office run, I don't know if I should say the company name I was working for, so we'll just skip. When we were doing post office runs, we would take packages to the post office, sign off on the post office, have them sign our little handheld, and then we'll go from post office to post office. I think I had like 15 to 20 post offices I would do that to. Start out about 12 at midnight until the work is done. Post offices don't really open up until about 3 a.m. or so, depending on where you're going. But there was this place that I drove to, and the sun was coming up and the post office was closed. So when I knocked on the door, and it was still dark outside at this time, knocked on the door, there was this lady. She's like, "I can't open the door for you, and plus two, it is not light enough outside for you to be here." And I didn't understand that until what you just said. She just kept saying, "It's not light enough outside for you to be here. Come back when it's a little bit more sunny outside." And I did leave and said, "I'll just hit it back up on my, I'll make this my last stop," and came back and did it around like noon or so. But that just lets me know just how close I came to being in a situation I probably couldn't have got myself out of. And that's scary.
It
Right.
is.
And then those things are still happening in 2025. We got
Yeah.
computers, smartphones, we can go to the moon. We almost gonna build a spaceship to go to Mars, but we still got sundown towns.
And to make matters worse, I was in the military, and this happened in '99. I was stationed in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. So
That's where my uncle was stationed at.
my I was going to school and for criminal justice, and one of my classes was basic firearms. So my class was on the other side of the post, which was outside the gate. I had to go through a little town where there was no connection on my phone. And I had a Hispanic guy in the car with me. He was my soldier. And I told my ex-husband before I left out of there, I said, if you don't hear from us within an hour, you come find me.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Because we had
Mhm.
no connection. We had nothing. And we was in the back part of the gate, outside a post for a class.
That
So
was that right there. See, I can't let this go because see, we want to talk about how woke we are. Everybody's woke. You can see, and you got these conspiracy theories. But you know what? We want to talk about how much skills we got and how much we can. You know, we got electric cars and stuff. We eating all kind of food that you can't even spell, don't even know where it came from. But we still can't come together because of the color of our vanilla wafers and our chocolate chips. You know what I'm saying? We can't evolve past that thought. That one thought is go. A house divided shall fall. Okay, I don't care if we got the same iPhone, but you looking at me because I got a different color skin. What is wrong with your thinking? Hmm? Why is that so important? Okay, why do you build whole rules and cities and flags behind that one thought? When we all gonna die and go to heaven or to the other place, so the book says. Explain that to me, Mr. Marshall. Hmm?
Well, number one, you cannot explain stupidity for the simple fact that there's too many people that still think that there's parts of this earth belong to them when
Mm-hmm.
everybody on this earth was given the earth as a gift to be inhabited. That's number one. Number
Right.
two, there is something that's always going to sail in the eyes of entertainment, in the eyes of news: sex, violence, racism. It's never going to stop being a talking point. It's never going to stop being something that drives the needle. People don't nowadays don't realize that in this in a certain instance we are living in the matrix. Everything that you
Mm-hmm.
see is not real. Everything you're told is not the truth. Everything that is happening is
Mm-hmm.
not reality.
Come on
You
now.
know, there's too many instances of examples that I can give you. I don't know Jackie from, you know, my left hand, but I guarantee you, if me and Jackie sit up here and talk long enough, we will find a common ground of some things that we have been through similarly. It happened the last time we were sitting up here talking about how, you know, when you really need help, how your true friends will either show up or not show up. We've all been through situations where that has happened. But when it comes to this, racism is never going to go away until God's kingdom is ruling on this earth. Because racism is just as demonic as anything else that's demonic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I watched something on YouTube where they were talking about little kids getting adopted, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then they showed pictures of these white adopted babies being adopted by a black family. They were just as happy and smiling and everything else as the black kids being adopted by white parents. Children don't grow up or as children don't know about race. We teach them about race. We
Right.
give them that prejudice, and then
Right.
it's a taught thing. It's learned behavior. And anybody that says anything different, I don't know what to tell you because we're living in different types of reality. When
So let me
we
ask you. Let me ask you this. So when a person is on the list and they're looking for a kidney and they're looking for a heart and they need, they need some organs on that application or on that medical form, or is race contingent upon you getting a good heart? Huh? When the people is donating all these organs, do you put the black organs on one side and the yellow organs on another side and the white organs on another side? How does that work with the racism thing? Explain that to me.
Well,
now you
they
know,
didn't do it back in slavery. It didn't matter because
right?
they took our organs, they took our teeth without being a donor. So it
Mm-hmm.
didn't matter
Mm-hmm.
during slavery days.
Well,
So
we got some.
they
We
was using this racism stuff when it comes to the outer part, but when it comes to you needing a good heart, you don't care if it's black, yellow, or green. You taking that heart. Is that right, Mr. Marshall?
Well, I look at it like this: we do got some people that hate is so ingranulated in them. They will
They
say
will
something
say
like,
they don't
"Where
want
did this
black
heart
people.
come from?
Yeah,
I
they
don't want no
will.
nigger
Mm-hmm.
They
heart, or
will.
I don't want no nigger
Oh.
kidney."
Yeah,
You
they will
know,
Oh.
say it.
that's this
But
is
you
why
said it derives from what though? Hate,
it,
huh?
it arises from it's demonic. It's
No.
demonic.
Mm-hmm.
And since you brought up the Bible, let's bring up the Bible.
Come on now, I
Why?
want to talk about it.
wh- Why was Miriam, in a sense, stricken with leprosy? Was it just because she overstepped her boundaries when she thought that she was there to lead the Israelites? Or was it that she was prejudiced against Zipporah, her sister in law, who was
Her
her
sister.
brother's wife?
Come on now. I think the
They
latter.
identified her not as Zipporah, but as this Egyptian, or his Egyptian wife. That's why the Most High was so mad at her. You showed the same type of prejudice that the Egyptians were showing towards you when you were slaves. So that means you didn't learn anything. We can't just sit up here and say things like, you know, one race is better than the other, or this one is dead, or this one is that. No, we are all God's children. God is a God of variety. If he wasn't a God of variety, everything would be one color, one taste, one shape.
Right.
So if he
But.
doesn't see
Mm-hmm.
or have any type of prejudice, why should we? Because it's demonic. It comes from a satanic place.
The most simplest thing for us to do is just love thy neighbor as you love yourself. That's so simple. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. It don't say
But but
love
but
your brown
but
neighbor.
Gigi, listen to what you just
Huh.
said. You just said something that will go over people's head like a stocking cap.
If
How
you
can
don't
you love
love,
your
you
neighbor?
can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself, okay? That's
Absolutely.
it. It's simple. We try to make it so complicated with the Greek and the Hebrew and the Spanish and stuff, but the book is simple because he said his words will not come back to him void. So everybody's got to understand the words that are coming out of his mouth, okay? He said,
But
love thy neighbor as you love yourself. You can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. So you don't love yourself enough to love me, okay? Whether I'm green, black, or blue. Is that right?
you're hitting it on the head. But also, it's the fear of the Most High where you begin to get where knowledge starts. Book of
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs tells you that over and over and over again. But if you do not have the fear of the Most High, you will never have knowledge because you don't fear anything. We have people
Well,
that sit up here all day and tell you how much they believe in God, but they hate the dude next door. They'll sit up here and
right.
tell you how much they believe in God, but they hate their sister or their brother or their uncle or their cousin.
Right. And see, that's what I'm talking about as far as putting it in a perspective as far as sports is concerned. Because I have always been a prime believer sports has been a door out for many of our young people. And we can't front and say it hasn't. A lot of us, a lot of them did make it, but the ones of those that did make it, you want to say out of the hood, woods, the streets, concrete, or whatever, those that did make it out made that an advantage, a positive for not just the African American boys and girls, but everybody coming through those doors. So now we got it. Like Jesus said, you done turned my house into a house of thieves and den of robbers. Everybody is getting robbed. Kawhi getting robbed, Bomber getting robbed, Jason Tatum getting robbed, Jalen Brunson, everybody's getting robbed. Are they thieves? So what are we talking about as far as sports is concerned? That's why I get so upset about it. It's not about the game. I don't care if you can throw, got 4,000 turnovers, but don't bite the hand that's feeding some of our people, Mr. Marshall with the jacket. That burns me up right there. Okay, that messes me up.
Matthew 7:12 makes it very, very appropriate. Treat those how you want to be treated. Period. And we call it the golden rule for a reason. But I'm starting to understand the older that I get and the longer that I'm on this earth. Some people don't want to be treated correctly because they want something to complain about. So guess what? That nullifies me trying to treat someone else good.
Right.
There are some people that just like taking and putting themselves in the victimhood all the time, no matter what. Like, oh, somebody spray painted the N-word on my gate, but there's no proof of that because I have to always be looked at as a victim all the time, every day.
You're just burning the house down. And see, you done robbed the house. You done robbed the house. Okay? You done took all the whatever you think you supposed to. I see you, Dion. I'm coming to get you, baby. Hold on. You done took everything that you think you can take. Now you don't even want to go home. We can't even get you. We can't even buy you out, okay? Well, you talking about you finna do this and you finna do that. You burning down the house for the generations coming up. They ain't gonna have nothing, okay? Nothing. What kind of sense does that make? What kind of legend are you? What kind of legacy are you leaving? Okay?
Well, isn't that the diva mentality? Nobody else can shine but me.
Walking around with your purses and you got your own concepts. You going over here to the cheesy interview, You talking to everybody else but NBC, CBS. Ain't nobody asking you for no special, commentary about nothing. So you got to be in the news with all these outlandish, don't make no sense coming out of space quotations. Don't nobody want you to be hanging around till you 40 and 45 years old. Go to the house, please. Talking about you ain't broke. I'm sorry, I got to put my foot on his head. I didn't do it last night. You talking about you ain't broke. Talking about you ain't broke. Boy, you broke. You broke because you put 30 million into your media company, and then you over here trying to get 5 billion and start your own league, and you know you ain't got no money like that. So now you got to put out all kind of conspiracy theories. Okay, we don't want to hear that stuff from you, Otis. Hey, Dion, how you doing, baby? Grandma going off. I'm sorry.
What up, my good people? I hear y'all cooking.
We can barely hear you, baby. But that goes right back to, like you said, Mr.
I hear y'all in here cooking.
What's up, cousin Dion?
What up with my good people?
Hey, shout out to Dion. Shout out to the city of Cleveland upsetting the Green Bay Packers last night.
Oh,
hey,
Lord,
that was crazy.
Oh Lord, don't bring up football. I was having
no. We're gonna sidestep the other game. We're gonna definitely sidestep the other game.
But
yeah, shout out to Dion.
Yeah, shout out to you, there, baby. What do you think about what we were talking about? We were talking about all kind of situations, but everything leads us back to we're talking about, the stuff that was going on in Mississippi with the two young men at Delta, and then the one in Maryland. And then we went on to talk about how people would just believe anything. That was the concept. You got any thoughts on that, or anything else you want to speak on today?
I'm not really too versed on what have you talking about the kids that got hung?
Yes, that's what we were started talking about. But then
Yeah,
we went into
go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, and then we went into speaking about how people will just believe anything they hear nowadays, and what's being said, and how media is being used to just spread all kind of just devilish stuff.
I think that's why I didn't really follow it that much because I'm waiting to see what the end result is gonna be
Mhm.
because it just seemed like a easy race bait, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like if it did happen that way, that's very unfortunate. That's something we can address. But if it didn't, then that's the other side of the coin that I'm worried about. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. And I think that's
But
Jackie.
but
Go ahead.
Dion, let me throw this your direction. I'm sorry, GG, if I cut you off.
No,
Let me
go
throw you
ahead.
this.
No, go ahead.
The fact that it's not being talked about is what gives me pause. Because if it was nothing to hide, make it a story. Make it it was an unfortunate events. I can live with that. What I can't live with is these stories keep coming out and it's getting zero attention. Zero.
Yeah,
Can
that
I?
is alarming too, though.
Well, let me answer that. I'll answer that for you. The reason that it's not being what they're expecting is black people to get riled up, to start rallying, to do everything. Because if they do, Trump can throw in martial law. So
And
Oh,
if
that
he
he's
goes,
trying
puts
to.
in
that goes
martial
like,
law,
oh, I'm
we
sorry.
we
Mm,
have no more voting. It will shut it down. That
he'll
means
shut it
he will
down.
not get out of office.
And that actually piggybacks my original statement. That's why I'm like, I hope it's not a bait for something down the line. You know what I mean?
And that's what he's trying to do.
Because
Because it's
it's
too
never what's
much.
going on the surface. It's always some underlying stuff going on.
Right.
Always.
Lord Jesus, we're not even a year into this administration. I know we're talking about politics right now, but we're not even a year into this administration. And oh Lord, and we got 3 more years of this to go. Mm.
Or it's the ultimate trick they've been doing, and it's a distraction because there's something big going on that has nothing to do with this.
What do you know? The bars is moving. The gold bars is being moved. The codes is being. Man, we know the game. Don't play. Don't
Right.
play.
Because, they already blocked it where they voted against it again. So the Epstein
Right.
files are
Yeah,
not going to be
we know
given.
exactly what this is. We know
So
exactly
they're
what this
they're
is.
throwing everything out there so he can do what he got to do.
Yeah, yeah. I see you, Ron. If I'm coming to get you right now. But okay, let's change the subject. Let's talk about this Malika Andrews series and Molly Qerim thing. Have y'all heard the news? Miss Malika and
Well, we
Miss
know
Molly.
Miss Malik. What she did to Tyreek Hill, you know she's a company girl.
Is she
Mm-hmm.
really about to take Molly place on first take?
Yep.
Yep, that's according to, let's see, who is that? Is that Bleacher Report or the Score? She's supposed to be
Okay.
taking Molly's place,
Well,
according to those
if
reports.
she takes Molly place, my hot take is Stephen A. Smith is not going to be long for ESPN very long after that.
I agree. As much as Molly annoys me, I would rather Molly stay than Malika Andrews.
Hey,
Right?
this was
They were
this
they were
this was
saying
the
that
go ahead,
they were
Gigi.
saying that I'm sorry, baby. They were saying that Molly was only making about a half a million a year. She was trying to get some more money. Evidently, they didn't come up with the money. Now she's talking about going to FS1 for about like what 2 million a year or something like that. That was the problem. Her salary. That's why Kermit the Frog, Stephen A. Smith was going off about them salaries. You lying big head wannabe. Go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry.
But
Yeah, they said.
see,
Oh no, go ahead, my man.
you got to see what the play was.
Oh, that's Ron Time. What up,
Of
Ron
Yeah, that's
course, that's
Time?
Ron
Ron time.
time.
What up, Ron Time?
You got to see what the play was, man. They didn't want to get a girl the money, right? But think about it. She's the number 2 personality on the number 1 show y'all got. Yep. And yet Mia Kimes make more money than her at ESPN. Her and Malika Andrews.
How is that possible, Mr. Ron? She was only making $500,000, $500,000 a year.
But think about this, right?
Hey, that's crazy, Ron Time. Great minds think alike, bro. I was just about to say the exact same thing you said, bro. Because I heard Marcellus Wiley talking about it earlier. I didn't know Mina Kimes was making more money than her. I'm like, what? Because that's a little Oriental chick that be on the Ronald Horn and all that.
Yeah.
Yup, that's crazy. But yeah, they saying that they lowballed Molly on purpose. For real. So you right, Ron Tom. For her to be the second personality on their best show, they definitely lowballed her, bro.
They lowballed the shit out of her.
There was rumblings that started with the Jalen Rose fiasco. There was rumblings that her and Stephen Screaming A. Smith had something to do with, some extracurriculars allegedly. And to keep, because she was going at Stephen A.'s neck and calling him S.A., not for Stephen A., but for sexual assault, because there was a complaint made about her, the way Stephen A. Smith was coming at her. If you know, for a long period of time, Stephen A. would not even say good morning or tell her how good she looked anymore. He would just kind of try to keep it professional. But then there was word that there was a complaint, so they chose the high money than paying her.
500,000. This girl almost done put in 20 years. She should at least be making maybe $1 million. I mean,
if she slept with Stephen A., she deserves $6 million a year.
Lord Jesus.
But no, Gigi right though. Even if she annoys us, she been on that network for a time, man. She put her time in.
You mean to tell me I'm gonna put in 20 years and I'm not a millionaire? I wish I would. I wish I would. I'm not taking your little watch and ring and sailing into the sunset while you over here paying these other ones that don't even know half of what they talking about, throwing out all kind of, biased narratives.
Listen, y'all, and then once again, y'all missed the play again, right?
I did.
How much Stephen A. just signed for?
$100 million.
$100 million.
Right. Who controls ESPN?
I know it's Disney, ain't it? Disney.
No, I'm saying what's the big faction that controls ESPN as far as their ratings and their popularity?
Oh, I thought you was talking about Disney.
No, it ain't Disney. It's Stephen A. Smith.
Right? Oh yeah, because they say he the executive producer of First Take.
Listen, he made $100 million, right? Think about all the people Stephen A. done got to set. Daniel Woody, Brian Clark, Cam Newton, Gannon Sharp, Max Kellerman. You feel me? All those people would not be there if he didn't want them there. If Stephen A. wants you there, you're there. All right? First and foremost, if Stephen A. wanted Molly on the show, all he got to say is, nah, I need Molly. And they're going to get a girl what she wants, right? Think about when Stephen A. really got mad at her with that LeVar Ball shit. When she made that big deal, when they asked could she shift gears, they said, we can shift gears whatever you want to. And they made that about a big sexual thing. Remember, Stephen A. Smith wasn't feeling that. He wasn't feeling the rumors about him messing with her and Jalen getting divorced. He wasn't feeling that, yo. Trust me, if Stephen wanted Molly Qerim on First Take, there's no expense ESPN is not going to give to make sure Stephen A. got all the proper equipment that he needs to make sure his show runs as smooth as it can. He
I
was
believe that, Ron. I believe that, Ron, because when it first came out, the first thing I said, well, did they break up or something? It was why is she leaving? You know, because I was thinking, I'm like, well, did they
think
break
about
up?
think about this, y'all. Stephen A. Smith went from being a guest on Wednesday to a full-fledged show. Skip everybody had to go. You think for 1 minute he couldn't have got Molly that contract if he really wanted her to?
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be no problem.
So
I don't think it would be a problem
it
because he's
wouldn't
been
be.
running everybody else. I mean, he's running everybody else's contract, whether you there or not there. You know, if he wants you there, you coming on over here, Shannon Sharp. I need to talk
You're
to you.
not getting on first take unless you got Stephen A's approval.
Yeah,
That's
right.
his show. Either one. So for her not to be there, let me know Stephen A. said, man, I'm sick of this shit, bro.
That's why he went on that big old soliloquy about when I was trying to get mine, and you just trying to rectify and trying, you know, put a little sugar in there because you didn't help that girl stand up and get her salary. You know, you could have got that girl her contract, huh?
But that's on brand. That's on brand with Stephen A. He likes to throw stones and hide his hand. He tries to sit up there.
Wait a minute. Time out. How you think she got her last contract, yo?
Yeah. They was all hugging. They were friends then, you know. That's what I'm talking about, you know. You could have got that girl her money. You see what her cheeks is looking like. You know she need to go to the doctor and get some therapy. You need that girl need her money, Stephen A. You shouldn't have did her like that. She been sticking with you. I know she be throwing jabs at you every now and then.
Listen. Molly, you had all the money you needed. You was married to Jalen Rose. You wasn't even smart enough to hold on to that. I got you a permanent contract on first take. You wasn't even smart enough to hold on to
that.
Well, she don't got no hips.
She got her hips in her cheeks.
She
got her hips in her face, okay? She got them lagging cheeks, okay? I don't know, you need to take that pink slip to that doctor, okay? He done fucked your face up, okay? Damn, man. I don't like you, girl, but you should be. You know what your problem is? You put your trust in a man. As a woman, girlfriend, you wait for somebody to stand up for you. Your talents and your abilities should have you a millionaire by now. If you want to keep it 100, baby girl. Okay, that's all I got to say. You know, you got the cheeks done, you got the boobies done. They say you ain't got no butt. I don't look at you like that. But when it comes to them quarters,
I concur. She doesn't have a butt. That's
when it comes to them quarters and dollars, baby, you should have your bag secure whether Stephen A. shows up or not. That's your fault, baby. Okay? You waiting on a man to do something for you. Nah, how you like them apples?
First of all, I'm not marrying a woman that don't got no hips. I can't trust a woman that don't got hips. That's number one. You know,
that woman was married to a man who was worth $180 million.
And now you only making $500,000 running around FS1 trying to get a $2 million deal after you done put 20 years into ESPN and they put you out like you ain't paid rent in 3 months. Huh? Yeah. Jackie, am I lying?
No, I was laughing at him say he can't trust a woman with no hips.
Well, I can't. What's there to trust? There's nothing to hold on to.
Now you run around here mad at Malika. You know Malika was finna slide up in there and get you on the back door anyway. She already got her extension, and now you finna.
Listen. It ain't that. Malika Andrews is already signed to an ESPN contract,
right?
And her show NBA Today ain't doing too good. So it's like, all right, you know what? You about to swap seats because we already paid you. It ain't like they paying her like, you know what I mean? She's already under contract with ESPN.
All right, so she ain't getting no new deal. She's just traded to ESPN.
That's what the way they made it seem like. Yo, they said her and me and Connie already got contracts. Molly was negotiating for a contract.
Yes. Let me see, Malika. See, she according to ESPN, she re-upped in a multi-year extension that keeps her as the face of the NBA Today, NBA Countdowns, and NBA Draft. Plus, she's expanding into the WNBA Countdown and returning to sideline reporting. So she remains one of the few black women in the high-profile hosting role across major sports. Ain't said nothing about First Take. It just says that she extended it into a multi-year extension.
Right, right. So, but like, first, like that's just like any corporation you working within. You feel me?
Right, right.
Your department ain't doing too good, but your ass is on salary for the next 5 years. We might switch you to another department. Because either way, we gotta pay you. You're under contract. And you gonna work for something. I ain't just gonna let you go and have to pay you for free.
Right.
Let's see if this cute face can last. Let's see if she can go there and not offend people.
I don't know about that right there. Because every time
Malika's definitely going to offend people. She's always looking to throw a black man under the bus. That's why I say, Stephen A. Smith, you better make sure you watch what you say, because she's the type of person to go into HR Monday morning talking about she don't feel comfortable working with you.
Listen,
and she's all
that might be why they ain't announced it. Stephen A. Smith, they might be saying, man, anybody but her. You feel me?
Right.
Y'all could bring what's my girl name? Carrie Champion back for all I care. Anybody but her.
Yeah, bring my boo Qerim back.
Anybody but her, because like Malika, she definitely embraces her other side.
Yeah, she does. And she last time I heard her, Stephen A., she was like, Stephen A.
We're not gonna do this, Stephen A.
What we're not gonna do.
We're not gonna blame women. Like, bitch. Yeah. Malika.
Didn't Stephen A. tell her, wait, hold up, this is my show.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I ain't gonna knock heads with her. That might be. You would think that would be the obvious choice, because you want it, like, you gotta have a female up there. You feel me? Just because of the way the world is now. You can't have an all sports show with all men. You get ripped apart.
So you don't think the concept would be the debate, the female male debate situation? No, that wouldn't sell. You don't think that would sell?
Look, they gave him $100 million and they gonna make him sweat for every fucking dollar. They know what they're doing.
It ain't even that, but you got to think about it, y'all. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. There's some people who turn on First Take just to look at Molly for 2 hours every day.
Yeah, we call them inmates.
Hey yo, if some niggas in the free world doing that shit too, bro, you'd be surprised. You feel me? Like, they ain't got no interest in what they talk about. They just want to see what they believe is this gorgeous woman for the next 2 hours.
Look, she don't got no hips. How can she be gorgeous?
Hey, listen, to each his own, bro.
You know what? You show right, see, this is why you my uncle. You always appeal to my better half, but I'm not rubbing one out to a woman that don't got no hips. I'm sorry.
Hey yo, she had enough hips for Jalen Rose at one point.
Wait, I'm with Joe Budden. If she don't got no body, I don't want to see a teardrop.
Well, you can't tell. She's sitting down. Sometimes she's standing.
Look, a chick got hips even when she sit down. Or look, hips are the dimples of the ass. You know what a woman has when she sits down.
Oh, Lord Jesus. He said it on the stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm standing on it, though.
That's okay. I mean, hips and thighs and those kind of things are nice, when it's on the right person.
You put Molly on a pair of jeans. I don't give a damn if it's a size tight. It's still gonna be loose around the hip area.
Size tight.
Lord Jesus, have mercy.
Molly is built like Hines Ward from the Pittsburgh Steelers and shit.
Lord, he done compared this girl to a man.
Well,
And I'm still at that.
And still, that's your team, Jackie. That's your
Right,
team.
my
Now,
team.
yeah, that's your team. I'm
that's why
taking
she
you
laughing,
over.
because she know I'm right. Heinz Ward and Molly Qerim are the same body type.
Did y'all watch football this weekend? Did y'all watch any football?
Yeah, I watched that rig shit. I'm so mad right now.
What happened? What team did you watch, Ron?
I watch my Broncos. I watch them every week, right? That whatever
Mm-hmm.
game we play, I'm watching that game. That's one game I'm watching that Sunday. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching these referees throw the flag.
On every fucking play.
Like we had 11 penalties for 90 yards, and I'm sitting there right. They like a play that swung the game. They like we stopped them. We got them punting on fourth down. And then they
Right.
go to punt, and then they throw a flag to us up. Oh, he was lined up in the neutral zone. Neutral zone infraction.
Oh my
5-yard penalty,
God.
automatic first down. And they kept showing the review, and dude was like, I'm trying to see where he was in the neutral zone at. But, he's like, but, the sideline view is better than our view, but, nigga, we watching the camera.
Hey, check this out, Ron. Check this out.
Say what it is. He wasn't in the neutral zone. They just made a bullshit call and gave San Diego the ball back.
Oh Lord. Hey Leezy, how you doing?
Eleasy.
Eleasy, dude.
So the Broncos, but did you see what happened to what was that team we was watching, Jackie, on Thursday? Let's start with Thursday night with the Giants. Was it the Giants and Miami?
No.
What happened there?
It's the Bills in Miami.
Bills, yeah. What happened there?
Tua, next game.
Okay, now try to play go on with a Sunday, okay? Let's start out with Dallas. With that, I don't
Dick
know.
Prescott, next game.
What about the Chiefs? Okay, what happened to the Chiefs? Okay.
Russell Wilson, next game.
Oh Lord.
Y'all with the rapid fire.
What about the Vikings? Okay, what's going on with the Vikings?
They got a competent quarterback for 1 week. Next game, 6 turnovers. Next game.
Mr. McCarty. Okay, that's his name, McCarty. Okay.
Carson Wentz came in and played like a Pro Bowler that game, and they got 6 fucking fumbles. Next game.
Oh Lord. This thing is so rigged. They're not even hiding it anymore, y'all.
How about them Cowboys?
The Cowboys.
Dick Prescott.
Jack Prescott.
Next game.
Next game.
That wasn't Dak Prescott. That was Trevon Diggs, bum ass.
Nope. I always blame Dick Prescott. Next game.
Dak up there stomping like he a stallion. His cadence all off. He's stomping 1, 2, 3 like he a horse or something. Ain't moving his feet. Don't throwing the ball way on the other side of the end zone. What is his problem?
His name is Dick Prescott. You are what you eat.
CeeDee Lamb a bitch.
Lizzie, come closer to your mic, baby. Come closer
They
to
had
your mic.
one dog on that team and they let him go.
Micah.
What's up?
Okay, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
Next game.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, is that close to a record of the amount of field goals and extra points blocked on the same day?
A tie. That was a tie. Next game.
Oh Lord.
Denver and LA Chargers, the refs got involved. Next game.
Oh Lord.
The WWE WrestlePalooza got involved. Next game.
What was that?
Carolina and Atlanta. You would have
Oh
thought that it
no,
was the
that was a
15-1
blowout.
Carolina team. They
That was
actually
a
came
blowout.
came alive.
Got paid off next game.
Next
Who was
game.
at who was at the different playing? That big
They
boy
were
running
playing.
down
They
there
were
with.
playing the LA Chargers refs.
Oh Lord, Jesus! That big old boy running down there. I'm like, this is over. I can't even find a
Yo,
game that I want to
yo,
watch.
yo, bro,
Next
how the
game.
fuck we get 6 sacks and we lose the game, bro?
The referees. Next game.
When the Steelers played the field, because they got so many, it was just Patriots were fumbling left and right.
Look, fuck the Patriots. Next game. They deserve to lose for 116 years before they win another Super Bowl. Fuck Tom Brady. Next game.
How you go to the one team but you broadcasting another team game? Next game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You work for, you own the Raiders, but you commentated for another game. Come
Tom
on
Brady
now.
look like a woman. Next game.
With them
Right.
big
And
old
Oakland still lost. No, Vegas still lost. Next game.
Did you expect anything else from them? Because that's what they know.
You went and got a nigga that was working at a car wash to be your quarterback, and now you and cheating ass Pete Carroll. Fuck
Pete
him.
Carroll.
Next game.
Yes, Pete Carroll. He's the oldest coach in the NFL. You see them announce that on Sunday. The oldest coach in the NFL. Him and Jerry Jones is about the same age, about 3,000 years old. You know what I'm saying?
How the hell is he gonna bring his damn wheelchair to the press conference? Next game.
You got the two oldest, you got the two oldest coaches, and I got the oldest quarterback.
Yeah, you got the oldest quarterback, and I got the oldest owner, and they got the oldest coach. What the hell going on with this
They all
NFL?
at the massage parlor. Next game.
Well,
Next
next
game.
So we got the lines in the Ravens. We got the lines in the Ravens tonight. What y'all think Lamar got up his sleeve? Nothing.
51-56 Ravens. Next game.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
All 49ers roster injured. Next game. Come on, man.
How do y'all feel about Shador turning down the Ravens to draft him?
When you got next verse.
Next game.
Shador turned down the Ravens.
He said for the Ravens not to draft him because he did not want to sit behind Lamar Jackson. So good luck in Cleveland. Next game.
Next game.
But you got to think about it, right? If Shador gets drafted by Baltimore, he's a career backup. He don't even get a chance to start.
And he's not a career backup already in Cleveland.
You said what?
He's not. He's not even practicing with the practice squad in Cleveland. They're literally burying him on the depth chart.
No,
so that worked out totally good.
Listen, I get that, but at the end of the day, he thought he would be able to get a shot in Cleveland. Somebody would come on. Everybody know he should be probably competing for a starting job. He should have been a first-round pick. We all know that. We see.
He shouldn't have opened up his goddamn mouth and said, "If you're not willing to change your culture, don't draft me." That was his fault. Next game.
I don't think so. That was them colluding against the boy, man. For whatever reason they had, they colluded against the boy.
Let me ask you this question: When has the Deion Sanders tree ever worked out in the NFL? Because wasn't Deion Sanders going from team to team to team to team to team?
And that's Deion Sanders was in high demand.
But his son's arm is not. Next game.
Hey yo, but his son can win football games and play at the
highest level. Not in the NFL he can't. Because they're not going to give him an opportunity.
The one game I seen him with the starters versus the starters, he only threw for 67% completion percentage, 193 yards with 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. That's
against the Carolina Panthers defense. You're acting like he went up against the Ravens defense or the Bills defense.
The Ravens how many? Listen,
that same defense is 1 and 3 or 1 and 2.
Listen, hold on. The Ravens defense sucked, as we seen. And I don't give a damn what NFL team you is. You got a starting 11 on defense, the first team. And I guarantee you every one of them dudes is probably the best player on this college football team. I guarantee it. So him versus the footage that we got against 1v1s, the man played like he belonged.
And last time I saw him, he was doing the NFL blitz spin move against the Los Angeles Rams defense and got 5 sacks for 3 for 6.
And
so I'm not impressed.
And think about this. No, think about this. Think about this. The dudes they had blocking for him got cut the next day, bro.
Oh,
that was their first time playing NFL football. Come on, bro.
Now, are we giving him the LeBron excuses?
No, I'm telling you, he's getting.
So you mean to tell me the offensive line collapsed? You go 30 yards deep and then spin around?
Listen, I'm not going. I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I seen. You can't escape the facts of it, bro. When he played with the starters, he looked like a starter. When he played with dudes who never played in the NFL before, that's what the fuck happens. That's the only thing we can go off of.
So let me rebut that. So let me rebut that. So everybody that plays in the preseason, that's exactly how they play in the regular season, correct?
No.
So what I seen out of Shador is the same thing I seen out of him in college. When 1 minute he's good, the next minute he's taking unforgivable sacks, and that's what I've seen in the Rams game.
And listen, and think about what's the two things the Rams game and his college career had in common, especially when he got to Colorado Power 5. He never had a fucking offensive line, bro.
And he's never been coached by anybody else but his father, and he's showing.
So how do you explain his game? Listen, hold on. How do you explain his game against the 1v1s then against Carolina?
He was playing Carolina's defense.
Listen, it doesn't matter. They're pros.
Carolina wasn't 14-2 the year before.
Bro, that was their first team defense. It don't matter, bro.
And their first team defense is ass juice.
Wait, hey, yo, didn't Carolina just beat the bullshit out of somebody?
Oh, they just shut out the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay. Carolina just shut out the Atlanta Falcons.
For their first win of the season. You act like they're 3-0.
Hey, yo, listen. No, what did you just say?
You act like they're 3-0.
No, I just asked you, what did you say, nephew?
What about Carolina shutting out the Falcons?
Listen, the key word, they shut out. What part of the team pitches a shutout?
The part that gets 4 turnovers by an incompetent quarterback?
Well, I mean, you can keep making excuses. Listen, you can keep dodging the bullets if you want to, but I promise you, you're going to line yourself right on up. Don't do that. Ron,
me and you have some of the best discussions on YouTube, and you know I fuck with you. You my uncle for life. G-Unit and shit. However, you're gonna have to take this L on this one. Until I see Shador do it against a good defense or a competent defense, you can go ahead and stay on the practice squad.
Hey yo, you know what? Hey yo, you know the crazy part about it? Y'all didn't say that about everybody else.
Well, I didn't watch everybody else act like a whole asshole during the damn NFL draft.
Listen, hey yo, how does he act like an asshole? Because he tell you my work and my resume speak for itself.
You didn't beat nobody in college. You were fucking 14-13 in Colorado, and every time you went to a bowl game, you got the shit beat out of you. What does your record really say? You're a 500 quarterback in college.
Hey, yo, let me ask you a question, right?
Go ahead.
How many of Colorado wide receivers got drafted and made an NFL roster?
At the end of the day, even though it's still 14-13.
No. I asked you a question now.
I don't know because I don't keep up with the who got drafted out of Colorado.
Let me tell you. 4 of their wide receivers got drafted and made the NFL 53-man cut. Who the fuck was throwing them the ball?
Shador.
Okay. If he got
Oh,
4 wide receivers that can make it in the NFL and make plays in the NFL, how come the motherfucker that was throwing to him?
oh Lord. Maybe he
I'm
should
not
have took
saying
that
he can't
stretch.
make it to the NFL. What I'm saying is, you're saying what he put on tape. What he put on tape was 50-50. But what he
That's,
did,
hey, yo, now,
oh,
see, that's what we agree at. I said the only thing we got to go off is the 2 games we played. The one with the 1v1s and the one with the dudes who never played football before, the replacement. And
now let me ask you a question. The best uncle on fucking YouTube. Now, do you think if he didn't have a goddamn draft party that didn't say legendary when you didn't do legendary shit in the college game, do you think maybe some of those damn owners wouldn't have put you on the blackball list?
hey yo, hey yo, so now let me ask you a question, right?
At
So
least Dion went to
hold on,
look, at least Dion went to bowl games and
hey yo,
showed out.
hey yo, guess what? Hey yo, hold on. Let me tell you how I checkmate that, right? I'm supposed to downplay how I feel about myself to appease you crackers? Man, fuck you and eat a bag of dicks. Guess
And
what?
that's why
Oh
his
Hold
ass
on,
is
listen,
sitting
Lord.
on the damn practice
listen,
squad,
hold on.
begging Massa to
He
come
put
into
a
the
whole
game.
bag on you,
Hey,
Jackie.
yo,
He put a
listen.
whole
Hold
bag
on,
on
and listen.
you.
Now I'm gonna show you the real
You gonna tell
checkmate,
these
right?
crackers that's
Oh,
paying your damn
yo,
salary
hey,
what you
yo,
are and aren't gonna do?
hold on.
Okay.
Listen. The same crackers that shitted on me, right? Made me
Right?
go in the 5th round and blocking me from playing and all that. Guess what? At the end of the day, I still made more money than any fucking rookie out there. So who winning?
The ones that are playing, they're gonna get a second
No,
contract.
no. This man done made generational
Mm.
money his rookie year, and he ain't even stepped on the field, bro. He got
Okay, is that
hey,
generation? Is
hold on. He got this thing. Let me tell you how legendary he is. He the only rookie in this draft class that got this thing called prime equity built into his contract. Right? They
I
expect that
bet
boy to make
that.
like
I
75
bet
million his
that.
rookie year, bro. He's winning. Trust me. Without even playing a down of football. He winning. Cleveland paying, listen, this why Cleveland mad, because they got to pay him for everything. The nigga got the #1 selling jersey in Cleveland. This nigga don't even play. What you said? He don't even practice with the practice squad.
Lord Jesus.
so. What's your
Hold on.
point?
Hey, yo, hold on.
So
Hey,
what?
yo, hold on, my
So
brother. Hold on. Let me
is
tell
your
you.
point that he's a good
Hold on.
quarterback, or
Hold on.
is your point that he can make money? Because I thought this was about him being a good quarterback.
Listen,
Uh-oh.
everybody play this game to make the money. You feel me? I believe he can play this game, but look what happened when you do shit without the right faith and for the wrong reason. Look how that shit backfired on you. Look how it backfired on you, bro. Now y'all done made this kid filthy fucking rich, all because y'all wanted to stop him from getting money. Ain't that a bitch? Look how God works. We tried to stop you from getting money because that's what you do when you play this game. You play this game for championships and money. We
So let
stopped
me
you.
ask you this question: how
Hold
much of
on.
his contract is guaranteed?
No, listen, well, first of all, he made the 53-man roster. He signed a $4 million contract, right?
I'll look that up right now, y'all.
Right, listen. He signed a $4 million contract or something like that for like 4 years, right?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, it's not the NFL money, bro. It's the clause he got in his contract for his prime equity, where he get the majority percentage of anything off his name, image, and likeness that the fucking Cleveland Browns use.
That's nice, but at the end of the day, the way I look at it, he shot himself in both ass cheeks. Because when him and his father, and I don't see why the fuck his father need to chime in. He had his goddamn career. You know what I'm saying? When you go up there and go on a talk show and say there's some teams I want my son to play for, and there's some teams I won't allow him to play for, you basically alienated all those quote unquote cracker ass owners and say let them burn.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Right?
It's okay when Archie Manning do it, but now when Dion do it,
Did I once bring up Archie Manning? Nope. I think that was fucked up too.
I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me take this call, man.
All
Okay,
right,
I
go
got
ahead.
the while he taking the call, I got the numbers for you, Mr. Marshall. So
Go ahead.
Shador signed a 4-year rookie contract with the Cleveland Browns worth approximately 4.6 million, including a 447,380 signing bonus.
How much of
So
it
I
is
guess
guaranteed?
let me see. Contract is notable because it includes a prime equity clause that gives Shador revenue despite
So
being
the funny
suspended.
thing about it, as I was saying, his father talking about there's some teams his son he won't allow him to play for, but then he
Uh,
turns down the Ravens, a team that Deion Sanders played for.
Significance. I'm trying to get the guarantee. Right, right, right.
So look, I go out there and make your money. Your career is not guaranteed. Okay, that's one thing. But you cannot alienate the motherfuckers that are signing your contract and expect them to put you on their team. You're a quarterback, not a cornerback. They want you to lead the team, not play defense. There's a difference when it comes to the quarterback position. I just feel like he overplayed his hand to his detriment.
Mm.
They are not going to sit up there on the NBA or on the NFL draft and let a nigga outshine these owners. They're not going to do it. And they're showing you, just like they did Kaepernick. We're the captain now. Do I want the man to shine? Dude, I don't think he's as good as people say he is. I just don't. But that's my opinion. But for him to get out there and prove himself, look, go do that. But sometimes you got to shut the fuck up and just ball. And he ain't legendary. If he was legendary, he'd have took that Colorado team to a fucking national championship. But he didn't do that. So let's stop sitting up here acting like he went to Colorado and set the fucking NCAA on fire. He didn't do that. He went there to show off his goddamn watch, and that's all he did.
Oh, just a watch? He just showing off the watch, Mr. Marshall? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, what was his?
Hold on. What we got going on up in here? Who's showing off who watch?
Bling
My
bling.
daddy, my
Hey,
daddy gave me that goddamn watch. My daddy gave me that goddamn
Shiny,
watch.
I don't give a
shiny.
damn if Moses himself gave you that damn watch. You didn't do nothing for real in college football.
Cunning.
You show your goddamn watch off.
What we talking about? Why are we talking about Shador like that? Hold on, I just gotta say something to say right
I
quick.
don't know why he's talking
I
about
don't want to
Shador
know.
like that.
I'm talking about somebody who's been watching him, right? I watched him. He was at the black college. I watched him. He was at the black college, right? And I seen him at Colorado, right? He should have been in the NFL, true indeed. This had nothing to do with Shador. This is all about what his father. They couldn't stand his father, so they took
But
it
that's
out
my point, T.
on his
Price.
father.
That's my whole point. He is
Oh,
paying for the sins of his father,
yeah,
and they made that abundantly clear.
yeah, that's fact. I mean, I don't know. I didn't agree with it. I didn't agree with everything else that you said that the boy showed his watch because the boy showed out in college, bro.
He did
The
not.
boy
What was his
showed out in college.
his
But
only
this is the
notable
thing, though.
win was
But hold
beating
on. But
TCU in game one. What was his other
yeah,
notable win? I'll wait.
yeah, I'm just saying. But you got to think
Uh-oh.
about it.
Uh-oh.
Colorado is not no big time place
Oh,
either,
you
though.
can't
Last
have it
time
both
Colorado was
ways.
some.
You can't have it
I
both
know.
ways
I'm not
because
saying that. I'm not defending him. I'm not going with y'all saying. Of course, me watching college football. Colorado ain't done that really since what? Since Eric Bieniemy? Since they won the national
Cordell
championship? That was in
Stewart,
the
that's
'90s.
correct.
Yeah. That's what I remember Colorado as. It's just a bad ordeal. But this is the thing, though. What a lot of people trying to get this other confused with is that it's just me thinking it, right? If a black person says something, right, and his father's an athlete in the NFL, it's different, right? Let's just keep it real. It's different. I'm not now. If you're a white quarterback and you got the clout and the cliche to go with it, guess what happens? The kids did it. Look what Johnny Manziel. He was doing the watch thing and everything like that. Look how long he stayed in the NFL.
He's not even in the NFL no more.
I think they gave him 3 seasons with all the damn allegations, all the coke binge. They gave him three
Yeah.
seasons before they
I'm happy.
cut
I'm
him loose.
happy he changed his life around though. Shout out to Johnny Manziel. I'm happy that he changed his life around, but it just I don't watch that NFL stuff. 'Cause I know that stuff is rigged, and I can imagine everybody throwing rocks and hammers at the freaking. I just want to get back to Stephen A. Smith.
Well, you can get back to Stephen A. Smith after my rebuttal, okay?
All right, go
Look,
ahead.
his
Hey,
father, his father can
go ahead.
invite, his father can invite anybody to be on the schedule,
That's
on
right.
the 11 game schedule. Why the fuck didn't his father, if he really had that type of faith in his son, schedule some Power Five conferences to come in there and play either in Colorado or for them to go to their stadium? Because he made the damn schedule as cupcake as possible so that he can get his son some easy fucking victories. Because they were dog water in the first season that they played, and then in the second season, oh my god, the schedule was so goddamn easy. Every time they went up against a true team, they got the ass blown out. I don't give a damn
This
if you
is
throw touchdowns against Milwaukee State University, and you make all those receivers look good. But every time you were challenged, you lost. Every time you went to a bowl game, you got blown out. So yeah, we saw what we saw, but you can't act like we didn't actually see what we really did see. And
my
if I
thing is,
see
I
that,
get what you're saying. I'm not arguing with you about it or anything. Like, my thing is this: his first year, they didn't have an offensive line to say they like, to say their life. Even the second year, and politics is anyway plays a lot of things too. And then if you're a black millennial, you already know that's a gift and a curse to these white folks that out here supposed to be counting these checks, yada yada. It's just unfortunate, man.
all of it
It's
is unfortunate.
very unfortunate.
But
It's just unfortunate.
I said from the beginning, he's going to pay the Deion Sanders tax.
Yeah, you did. I remember you said it. Yep, I remember you said that.
And that's what they're doing. I don't specifically like it, but let's not sit up here and act like Shador Sanders was fucking Peyton Manning coming out of college, because he wasn't. Let's not sit up here and act like he was well, I think he's better than Caleb Williams, but we'll talk about that later. But
Oh
he
yeah,
was a
yeah,
serviceable.
he was definitely better than Caleb Pitt. He better than, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying and everything. He just, it's just what it is. But it's just like my mama used to say: if the milk is full, why the hell you gonna put it to your lips?
Well, for one reason and one reason only, because the milk got hits on it.
Oh, don't get me started. You cannot trust a woman no hips. What you
Thank
grabbing
you,
for?
T. Price.
What we grabbing for? If she ain't got no cushion, and she ain't got no tittle bitties, Lord have mercy. I mean tittle bitties. I'm talking about double four. I'm talking about double D or triple F or something like that. And you ain't got no hips, girl. You might as well date Olive Oyl.
Yeah, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Look, the first thing I look for is a woman with hips. If she got hips,
Me too.
then I move my
Yes.
way up to the face.
Yes,
Because
yes,
I can deal with a woman that is probably not as plus, but she's built like a damn Clydesdale. I can deal with
yes,
that. But if
yes,
she's shaped
yes.
like a diving board, can't do
Yeah,
it. She can
you
be the
can't.
prettiest girl of all
Yes.
time. But if she's shaped like Candace for Phineas and Ferb, I
Oh,
ain't
it's time
fucking
for
with her.
Lions in the Air, GG. I'm sorry I'm late. I just got off work, but I got something for you. I got something as I put this L in the air. Hold on one second, y'all. I gotta get this Kobe pack. I gotta put this Kobe pack in me because it's time to tell the truth around here. You never trust a woman that ain't got no hips. You can't. You can't.
Trying to Phineas and Ferb, the little cartoon character, the little.
Hey, hold on. Oh, what? Okay, ladies. All right, we got. I'm like Birdman. We got ladies in here, right? We got some sisters in here. Lord have mercy. Ain't no way, Lord Jesus, when I date somebody, when I say get down low, it look like she just turned to a toothpick. Like, girl, what kind?
In harmony with what T Price said, if I tell her to make it clap and all I hear is a whistle, you need to get your
Oh
shit and get
yeah.
up out of my
Oh
house.
yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah. That yeah.
y'all know y'all like them olive oil. Y'all like them olive oil.
Absolutely
Man,
not.
Devin, there's a lot. I ain't never dated an olive oil girl. All my sisters has
Them olive
always been thick.
oil.
Always been
Right.
thick.
If you ain't
Thick.
borderline diabetic, I can't do it.
Damn.
Right.
That
You
took your
can't be on them.
medication.
If you on them dialysis, I understand. We can pray for your healing
Right.
and everything like that. We claim that in Jesus' name. But far as some hips is concerned and that booty concerned, I can't be sitting there grabbing. I might as well. I might as when I chat my future wife, if I smack her on the butt, I want to feel like God dang, like yeah, I want to feel it. I don't want to tap something like God damn. What
Hey,
the hell is this?
look. You could
It's like an
poll
inch
any
scratch
black
pad or
man that
something
you
out there
want.
here.
There is something that is so satisfying when you
Yes.
smack your woman on the ass and you
Ain't
see
that the
the
truth?
ripples of the
Funny.
waves. And it's just
Yes.
like
You
that
know
is
what?
motivating.
Funny.
If I slap you on
Yes.
the ass and I feel your
Uh-huh.
pelvis from the back,
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Lord
Funny.
Jesus. Build a
But you
fence
know
around me,
what?
Lord. Can we tell them the truth around here?
Look,
Lord
make
have
that neck
mercy.
look cold and
well,
disappear.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Nah, that's the thing. Hold on. Now you saying the strip pole, right? Okay, check this out for the ladies. This why you don't trust a woman with curves, right?
How
We
did we
telling the
get to
truth
this
around here.
subject?
Hold on, no. You said, hold on, in my segregated voice. Hold on, 1 second, Gigi. You the one that sat there and said that you want to have conversations like this. Now we having a conversation about it. Now all of a sudden
And now
she
you want to
want to
walk
act
away
like
from it.
she don't know what we were talking about.
Y'all,
Hey, T
No,
oh
Price,
don't.
man.
Yes,
didn't
sir.
Bill Bit DeVoe said never trust a big butt and a smile? He just say don't trust
Yep, sure
a
did.
flat butt and a no waist.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord,
that
Jesus.
taught you that I get you sucker, right? When the women made out of
That
parts.
girl is poison.
Wait, Pastor,
Yep.
what was you gonna
Yes,
say
ma'am.
about Stephen? What was you gonna say about Stephen A?
Oh,
Did you?
him and Jay Reed are the same people. The reason why he can't stand him is because
Mm-hmm.
he's the Stephen A. He's the Jay Reed of the media. Just think about it. Look at all them people he ousted. You know, look at how many people he helped people get paid too. Just think about it. And I don't care if nobody say he look like Jimmy the Cricket from Disney in a green suit, nigga. That's what I wanted to
Well,
say.
Yo,
That's why I tested Martavian, and Martavian said lie, so I'm gonna say it. Yeah, that's what you look like. And your
right.
daughter got more common sense on the microphone than you.
give
Carry on.
give it
But you want to know
give it a
another thing
read.
about hips?
What?
What's that?
They're great. Like
Yes, they are.
cornflakes. They're
Yep.
great.
Hey, and it's good to grip them. Lord have mercy.
Okay,
If
Tony
you
the
can't grip
Tiger.
no hips, if you can't
Yeah,
grip no hips,
okay.
Lord have mercy. That's
Tony
like
the
That's
grits
why
and
that
butter.
old
Tiger.
That
saying
gotta
is
go
I'd
together.
rather have her lips, hips, and fingertips.
Oh
Hey, that made
Lord.
me want to.
Well,
Hey, it gets back to my song that I wanted to sing. I'd rather have
Oh,
silver and
right.
gold. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about hips.
Hey, look, look.
We're gonna talk about Joel Embiid. Look at the screen. What
Well, we'll
y'all
talk
think
about
about this?
Joel
Huh?
Embiid in a minute. I'm on a roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll it up. Roll it out then. Roll
Like,
it up.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you like this: when you're dancing with a woman, and then you
Hmm.
slide your hands down to those hips, and you guide
Oh
her in the direction you
Lord
want to guide her
Jesus.
into,
Lord have
you can take
mercy.
my wallet at that point because I'm all in.
Lord
Hey,
have mercy.
I got the best song analogy. I got the best
Oh.
song analogy. Okay, this is for the women that got hips. Y'all gonna say thank you, Pastor. When that song that
What
came out, when she rock her hips, she
Hey,
wait. When she
Rose.
rock her hips, that's how you know a woman. When a woman sit there and start rocking her hips, and you see it, you like, Lord, she got some. Oh, Jesus, I'm about to testify right now. Testify, so
Jackie?
man, that woman just
Man,
yes, Lord. Now, skinny girl, she can't even. She don't even compare. She can't even get into that because no, why?
Well,
You can't
Understandable.
trust
because
nobody with
look,
no hips.
Look,
Oh
you can't go deeper and deeper with a chick that don't got no damn hips. You should
Lord
end up having a spinal
Jesus.
bifida
Well,
after you get
let's
done
go
with
on.
her.
That is not
I'm
true,
gonna,
sir. That's not
I'm
true,
gonna
sir.
get
That's
Oh,
on
you
not true,
always
here.
got a
sir.
nigga
That's
always
not
wanted to
true, sir.
play. There
That's
go
not true,
Dion. You
sir.
always got a nigga
That's
wanted
not
to
true,
play.
sir.
Why?
I
You
just
got a white
know.
sibling?
Hey,
You just know
hey,
from
It
I,
got hips
experience?
on her face.
I know
This
for
better not
sure.
turn into the this better not turn into the Scotty Pippen debate. Go ahead, Dion.
Oh, here we go. Oh
Lord,
Lord,
here we go.
Jesus.
Here we
Don't be lying
go.
for
All
chicks with
right.
no hips, but go ahead.
Here we go.
Hey, I done had some
Every
bad experiences, bro. I'm like, ooh, she thick. Oh, this about to be right. That shit was the Sahara Desert. Like, oh hell
I,
no.
I get that
no.
too. I
We're
get
not
that.
talking
I
about the
get that.
lubrication. We're not talking about the
hmm
lubrication. We're talking about hitting bottom. I don't,
I'm
Oh,
just
no,
saying, man.
no.
Just cause the whip bigger don't mean it drive better. You feel me?
Oh,
well,
In
that's
my
when you
side,
oh,
they
take her
gotta
in.
drive big because everything real big. Carl's real
oh,
That,
big.
God.
Thighs real
but
big.
Dion,
Everybody I look
Dion,
around and she looks very big.
Dion. That's when you introduce her to
I can't.
your doggy style. That's when you introduce her
Mm.
to that.
Lord
And don't
have
put the Snoop
mercy.
Dogg edition in there either.
Yeah,
No,
Snoop ain't got
no,
nothing to do
no,
with it. Snoop
no.
ain't got nothing to do with this.
I ain't gonna lie. If that thing ain't hitting, all that other shit don't even matter to me, man. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
to you.
that's
Hey,
what
she can have the prettiest smile and everything. I used to talk to some that used to try, come on, man. It's like, girl, you can't even get low all the way down to the floor. I mean, come on,
Uh,
man. Wait,
y'all.
when I need,
Where y'all wives? Where y'all wives at? Where your girlfriends at? We
if I
don't
send
My
you a
need
wife
picture,
at home waiting on me
GG,
to
y'all.
get home.
GG,
hey,
if I send you
hey, there she go,
if I
Tom.
send you a picture of my wife, you will be like, okay, he means what he say.
Okay. If I
Saying
see
you
you one of
don't
mine,
need.
you gonna say the same thing too. I rest my case.
I'm
My
not
black lady
saying
already
that.
know I roll.
I'm just saying, how do we go from talking about the media to talking about big old ass booty?
Because
Y'all
Molly
don't
don't
know.
got no hips, so I don't
Hold
trust her.
on.
Well,
Cause you
That's
okay,
said
right. We talking about
because
Molly.
you said
You
her
can't
hips
trust
was
a woman with
big.
no hips. Look
okay,
at
Molly.
okay.
Okay,
I don't
well,
see what the
let
big
me
old
ask.
fuss is about Molly. She's nothing but she's out of that war paint. Take that war paint off her face. But what really do you have here?
Lord
And
She
she
Jesus.
don't
look like
have no
Tony
hips.
Shalhoub if she took her makeup off.
She
Well, she
might
probably
way
like
strong
Danny
in the face
DeVito
though,
without the
though.
shit
I ain't
on.
gonna
Shit.
cap. She definitely strong in the face. I don't know.
No,
Oh,
strong in the
strong
face is
man
a
face, nigga.
Dion,
lightweight
you
Like
know
she
it's
got that
them.
She got that
You,
American dad chin.
you know.
she look like Chico the
I
dog
gotta
without
use
no
that
damn
one. I
makeup
gotta
on.
use that one. Hey,
It's them
so hey,
cheekbones.
since she got that American dad, then Alan Silver must be Roger.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God. Oh my God. Oh
Shit,
my
shit,
God.
she
And his
lightweight got
ass
the
need to get
stand
fired too.
chin. She lightweight got that stand chin.
She got that sad
Y'all
shit.
know.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Y'all.
done.
Good
Y'all
morning,
know it.
USA.
Y'all know it's them. Y'all know it's them cheekbones. Y'all know it's
Like
them
she got
cheekbones.
she got the
Okay.
plastic face.
That, look at that.
Plastic
Hey,
Look
face.
at
hey,
them
I can
lips.
imagine. Hey, Dion,
Look
I
at
got it
that.
right here. Hold on,
Look
I
at
got it
that.
right here. This is why. Hey, I got this for you. Hey, y'all, check this out. Y'all remember Low Down Dirty Shame, right?
She look like
Remember
Raymond?
when Keon went on that date? Remember Keon went on that date with that girl, and that girl started taking herself off?
Start taking her
That's why you don't
legs
trust
off.
nobody
Oh,
with
you
small
That's
ass
how I'm
stupid.
gonna
hips.
get
Hey,
you,
you
sucker. That's how I'm gonna get you, sucker.
That's why you don't
Oh
trust
my
nobody, a
God.
woman
And you
with
know what the
small
last
hips.
one was?
Case
The
closed.
last one. She said, "This ass is not even real." Pop.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right,
So
with
he
some porn
shouldn't have
star
trusted
ass,
her.
I want to have hips ass niggas. Can't
Right.
trust them new niggas over there.
I guarantee
You
you,
can't.
if Molly had hips, she'll have a contract.
I'll guarantee it.
I don't
Hey,
understand.
So
what's that
next
black girl's
game.
name? Kimberly Martin? Did y'all know Kimberly Martin? Y'all, to y'all brothers that's out there busting y'all mayonnaise on them natchez over Kimberly Martin, she ain't thinking
why
about you, Otis. She thinking about
why
that white
Kimberly?
boy she got married to.
Yeah, I'm
So
surprised
y'all might as
Kimberly
well get
ain't get
that up
that
out of
job
there.
though.
Well, so did Anita Baker, and I'm still mad at her
hmm
for that. She had an
Yeah,
article in Jet magazine said black men don't make beautiful babies, but white men do. And now when
yep,
you look at
yep,
Anita Baker, now when you look at Anita Baker, she looks like a black man.
yes.
Oh Lord.
Giving you the best that I got.
Yeah.
She said that dumb shit for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
she
was in
said
Jet.
it.
That was a
It was in
It's
Jet
song.
in,
magazine in
It was a
1986.
song.
yep,
Yeah.
1986.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. We don't want what
Now
you
she
got
was
the
like
interest in.
a man. She got more. Man, she look. Man, she all strong face, look like a man more than I do. And I'm 47 years old. Lord have mercy.
Oh
Look,
I
oh,
Lord.
saw
strong
her.
Bruh,
I
face,
I'm
saw
about to
oh,
her on
say,
a.
strong face, looking neck, looking
I
face,
saw
looking
her on a
ass.
damn
no, don't
tribute. I was
nobody
like,
look,
I thought Gregory Hines was dead.
don't nobody look
Mm.
worse than Lil Kim though.
Mr. Marshall
Oh, don't get me
Saul.
started about her. I
Lil
ain't. Don't
Kim
get me
look
started,
You mean
crazy.
Little Keith?
man. Even the Chucky doll, even Chucky Bride doll looks better than Little Kim. Come on, man. Cut this out.
Look,
I
I
was
seen Bratz dolls that I would tap more than I would the
Oh
latest
Lord,
Little
he said
Kim.
Bratz doll. You can't
Lord.
say Bratz
Lord.
doll. That look like Malika
Lord.
Andrews.
Lord
Nah,
Malika
Jesus.
she's a
Andrews.
rugrat. She's a rugrat
Nah,
doll.
she's a brat doll.
She's a
She's a
bitch.
brat
Now there
doll.
we go.
Malika Andrews
Malfunction
not
ass.
ugly, but she got them pouty lips like Kerry Washington. That shit annoys the fuck out of me.
Look,
Like it
Man,
look
if
like
we
she
she
ain't
ain't
talking
Kerry
always
about
pouting
Washington.
and shit.
if we ain't talking about Sanaya Lathan, what we talking about?
Hey, that was my girl, but she fell off too though.
Look, I'm telling you just like this.
She
Even
fell
in
off
her
when she did them
fall
Tyler
off.
Perry movies.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I kept my receipt. I'll give it back.
So you know what
She
that
doing
means.
Yeah,
she
fuck
doing
that.
Yep.
so now Lisa doing them I-19 commercials now with Kevin Hart,
hmm
right?
Right.
So let's
hmm
talk about Joel Embiid. Y'all think this is the real Joel Embiid right here on these pictures?
Man, hell no.
That's
I
Wyclef
ain't never.
John.
Hold on. Y'all got to talk. We got to think about something here, y'all. We got to think about something. Just listen to me, for real. I've been watching this dude ever since he was at Kansas, and he didn't look like that when he was even in Kansas. Carry on.
You
Mm.
right. He
Look,
always been 300 pounds plus.
Let me read the report to you. It says the Sixer star is hoping to
hmm
finally play a significant amount of games to make them a serious threat in the wide open Eastern Conference. So what he's saying is now that everybody's hurt in the Eastern Conference, he's gonna come back. It says
but how's that when
Joel.
he's the one that's hurt in the Eastern Conference? When's the last time he played a whole season?
He said
Right.
it's wide open. So Joel Embiid is hoping to play a significant amount of games. Let me see. His goal is to make them. Yeah, his goal is to make them a serious threat.
Oh,
Now that
please
he's featured
finish
in
reading
the
this
Eastern
bullshit so
Conference.
I can rebuttal this dumb shit.
You
No,
go first, I'll go
I'm
second.
done. I'm done. I'm
Are
done.
you done?
So they say he
Let
done.
me just go first. Let me just go first
Okay.
on this, right?
Okay.
Oh Lord Jesus. See, this is why they don't want Terrence. Terrence don't need to be smoking again. When Terrence starts smoking again, smoking that marijuana again, then all of a sudden the realness start coming out of them. Then the nigga ain't acting all square and shit. Like my friends be telling me, Terrence, he acting like a fucking square. You need to start smoking weed again, buddy. You that's not you. You that's not fucking you, buddy. Okay, well, now, all right,
They say your friend
now,
sound white, but that's okay.
hey, but check this out though. This is why we blame Adam Silver. I'm gonna cook this
Roger
dude.
Smith.
No, he ain't Roger. That yeah, he is Roger Smith. Oh yeah, he is Roger Smith. But back to Roger. He got to play a significant amount of games. Look how they lowered the bar. You had 60. These players now. You got to play 60 games for you just to be on the first team.
65.
Just
65.
65. Man,
Mm-hmm.
Joel Embiid.
65.
And hey Joel, all the while I dealt with you because you went to Kansas. And even though Leezy won't talk all that stuff about Kansas players in the NBA, well, we don't. Well, Duke got the same thing, Leezy. Y'all got a nigga in the NBA that paint their fingernails just like a dude that from Kansas that painted his fingernails. See, we equal. See, so don't be trying to say that Duke will stuff, Leezy. It's manufactured. Hey, why did Chicken kick Leezy off the screen the other day?
Why?
He blocked him. I don't know. I heard it at the end. That's why I was trying to come and try to catch a Leezy, man. And he was talking about that Kawhi Leonard thing. Yeah,
Embiid,
he
come holler at
yeah.
us. Come holler at us again,
I don't even know
Embiid.
what
Get
happened.
ready.
What happened, man?
What happened?
I
So y'all,
I
so
don't know.
y'all don't think this the real Joel Embiid on here? Y'all don't think he's lost weight?
Man, you can lose all that weight all you want to, but are
He
you
still
gonna
got
be
two broke knees.
available?
Right.
Hey, hey, what's
Next
that
thing you
favorite
know,
church song? You got I'm available. I'm
Uh huh.
available to you. Are you gonna be available? He's not even that. He can't even sing the hook. Next question.
let me get my mine off right quick. Even if he
Go
lost
ahead.
all this weight, even if it ain't the knees, it's going to be a hysterical pregnancy that's going to keep him out of the damn
He said pregnancy.
for the
Lord
rest of
have
the damn
mercy.
Pregnancy.
Man.
because he's been
Mm.
playing like a bitch for the last what 5 seasons.
Oh
Oh
Lord,
man.
he begged for that
Man.
MVP. I have to say that he did beg for that
Man, he
MVP.
begged
But
and what
what?
he do?
But when but the last time I saw him, he was crying like he just got his freedom after Master let him go in a playoff game.
Oh yeah, you talking about hey, Diamond got to talk about Kawhi. You talking about the time with Kawhi when he sat there and took that big ass travel and it stayed on the rim longer than the movie from Hoosiers or any other basketball movie. Kept on
I
jumping
was
and
saying,
jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and
I,
jumping and jumping and oh look, it's finally going in the basket.
but you
Fuck
know he
out of
got a
here.
free game of skee ball after that damn shot was hit. But that's neither here nor there.
Hey,
My thing
hey,
is,
but
I don't.
Marquez, but we got to think about something. About I need to cut you off. We got to think about something though. Yeah, he's looking like that, but what does he always do? He always frail. He always flopping to the back. Always like Jay Reed. He does the same thing like Jay Reed does. Everything like the leader. Every the head face of the NBA and everybody is looking under his direction. And I just got one thing to say to Jay Reed right quick. And shout out to Sports and Fitness Rhymes, man. You is not Kobe and you is not Michael Jordan. You will never be. So stop trying
Well,
to be like them.
Trying to be
Stop
like him.
using. Stop trying to be like Mike. All of a sudden, your ass want to go out there and shoot golf balls, nigga. Like you, nigga. I ain't see you shoot no golf balls, nigga. You the opportunist, and your fans and Adam Silver and you need to be singing each other and praying right now, singing Kumbaya. It's just a matter of time. Cause y'all two destroyed the league. But carry on.
Mm.
look, I don't trust Embiid because he's shown me too many times that he's gonna always play at a big level until it's time to dodge Jokic because he hasn't played Jokic in Denver in 5 seasons. Something is going to happen where he's going to sit out, and from his own mouth, he says he can't play back to backs ever again in his career. So until I
Right.
see something
Yes,
different,
he
I
did
gotta
say
put
that.
you, I gotta put
That
you on the
fact.
handicap list. And what do we do with people who is handicapped? We don't expect much out of them.
Hey, he's basically like Kawhi. He's stealing money.
Well,
Is
I'm not gonna say he's stealing. I'm not gonna say he's stealing money exactly like Kawhi because I have seen him play and come back in the playoffs being injured. But other than that, I can't rock with him.
Hey, he not make stealing money to a extent like Kawhi Leonard, but he is stealing money, though. Nigga, you the franchise player. You holding Maxi back. They should build a team around Maxi since it's a guard-driven league anyway, right?
Well, I was
Right.
under the
I'm just saying.
impression. So how is the East wide open when it's only one
Mhm.
team that we know for real, or two teams? Because I don't think Halliburton is coming back this year. So that two
Yeah.
teams being out of the way doesn't mean you're wide open. We know Detroit's going to take a step forward, barring injury. We know the
Magic.
Knicks are going to be the Knicks. We know the Magic is going to be the Magic. We know Cleveland just got
Cleveland.
Lonzo Ball, and they just got oh boy that was on the gambling allegations. They just signed him, so they're going to be better. So
Right.
who is
Oh, they got
Philadelphia
Malik
going to
Beasley,
leapfrog?
but
Yeah, they got Malik
this is
Beasley.
the thing. But the thing with Cleveland is though is this thing though. This is when I knew Cleveland wasn't going to go no anywhere, right? When all they players sat out the first 2 games, 3 games, or something like that, and then all of a sudden you're gonna try to play. Y'all all gonna sit there like, okay, we gonna all gonna go try to play, try to. And what happened, y'all? They got their ass beat.
They didn't just get
Jonathan
their
got
ass
to show me
beat.
something. Jonathan need to show me something. I like Donovan Mitchell, man, but he got to, dude. You got to get past the first round, bro. Like I know you
Look,
did it, but you got to, man. Donovan, I don't know, man. They team is look at their roster. They got a loaded ass fucking roster.
and a good
They got
coach.
some of the two best and a good coach. And matter of fact, that's the coach that should have been coaching Kyrie and KD, but they want to scream and get Steve Nash, and look how that backfired. And they ended up getting Sugar Bear, James Harden, titties over titles, is what Tiki used to call him.
But hey, titties is back. You see how much weight he gained over the offseason?
Man, how that nigga be? Look, hey y'all, this is what that I understand. This why I don't have these discussions with people. How y'all want to sit here and say these dudes are better than players in the past? I'm like, I'm just like, I'm in the matrix or something. Like, how can you fix your mouth and even say some shit like that? Nigga, when the playoffs come on, I'm not trying to watch the fucking playoffs. If it's on TV, I'll watch it, and then I'll be sitting there scratching my head like my daddy, like, man, what are these boys doing out here?
What did I just see?
Right. It's like, I'd rather watch college. At least they giving it they all than watch these little dudes here, man. Stop. I'm gonna watch it anyway. But look how bad the All-Star game is. You got 3 games for the All-Star game out of Silver. You got 3 games. You got 2 NBA teams against an all-world team. Now, Adam Silver, if the world team be both the American teams, you need to shut your channel down and get off. You need to be fired now. You need to be out there now. You're going to sit there and tell NBA fans, oh, if you don't want to watch the games, you can just watch the highlights. Man, you don't get your little, man, I'm telling you, man, they need to get this dude up out of here. He looked like he should be a part of the Adams family, too.
Well, he was. He was Thing's hand.
Man, hey, you know who else he remind me up to? While I'm on it, thank you, Mary Jane. Y'all remember that cartoon used to come on back on the day in MTV? That dude had that big ass motherfucking head and had that alien inside his motherfucking head. You look like one of them motherfuckers too. You also look like the exhibition of NBC version of aliens, nigga. Like you gonna pull your face off and show that you're an alien. I'm an alien.
Look, I like this version of T Price. This nigga came out the gate swinging and shit. But,
I'm not playing no more, bro. I've been quiet. I ain't been saying nothing. Niggas need to just leave me alone. When I come to Monday, when I sit there and saw the email, I see GG send me. I'm like, okay, let me sit at all the fellas. And I looked at them an email. I'm like, okay, y'all niggas ready. I'm telling you, y'all don't want the old me to come back, bro. I'm telling you, y'all just need to leave me alone. Nigga, I'm on a mission first. When I get to my mission, then I can go back and be in me. Until then,
okay,
I'm almost there.
Promise?
I'm almost there.
Promise, T Price? Okay.
Yeah. Nigga, forever, ever, nigga.
Another question.
Yes, ma'am.
Did y'all see college football this weekend?
Hell yeah, you know I watched that shit. But again, you talking about, girl, you know I watched it. And you know what? Hold on, I got a bone to pick with you before you talk about some college football. I'm gonna talk to you how you talk to me. Okay.
Okay, well come on with it. Come on with it.
You gonna sit here and gonna ask me what's going on with some fucking Oregon State Beavers? The Beavers ain't no fucking team, nigga. You don't get your Rudy 2 stuff up out of here, girl. Ain't nobody thinking about no Oregon Beavers. Yeah, that's why I don't respond. Some of this, when you message me stuff, I don't even respond back to you. I'm like, GG, man, I want to cut your ass off so goddamn bad. I know I ain't gonna be getting inside the pearly gates messing around with you today. Lord have mercy. I gotta repent, Lord.
I sent that shit to you. I said, I'm gonna send this shit to you. I forget he gonna be mad
Man, Oregon State, man, I'm telling you, anybody that knows anything about college football, Oregon State ain't shit compared to Oregon Ducks. Oregon Ducks been legendary.
What happened with Illinois this weekend, y'all? What
They got their ass beat. Indiana got a hold of their ass. That's what happened. Indiana whooped the. Hey, you know the game next week is gonna be Georgia and Alabama. This weekend. Yeah, buddy.
That's the Bulldogs.
That
And who
Yep.
else?
is Georgia and Alabama. And you know what's crazy? And I'm tired of y'all look, I gotta say this for the last and final time. I don't have to explain to you who the fuck do I like. Do you understand me? I can't help it. I like the Lakers. Okay. No, I'm not fucking from LA. I love the Lakers because of Magic, Kareem. I can name bench players back in the 80s. Wesley Matthews Sr., not Jr. I watched his dad and I watched his son, Adrian Branch. Y'all better stop playing with who went to Long Beach State. So raise your hand when you talk to me. That's number one. And Wilkes, you need to come out of witness protection because y'all should have beat them Chiefs last night. But Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson.
You
Hey
have
man,
a turnover machine, Russell Westbrook. But we love
oh
Russell
no,
Westbrook.
I can't. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Lord
I'm not doing Brody like that because I'm not doing Brody like that. But that's you. But me, Russell Wilson. Hey man, your
He
time is
sold that
gone.
game.
Your time is
He's
gone. Hey, this game
Yeah,
is so
man.
fixed, bro. Dude, it's right. They put it in front of y'all faces, and y'all still be like, I don't know, Shaggy. Which way did he go, Joey? He went, which way did he go? I think he went left. I'm gonna go right. Okay, nigga, I said I'm going left. You know what? Go ahead and die, nigga. I'm going left, nigga. That's y'all
All
ass
the
niggas, man.
all the receivers is on the right, and he throws the ball to the left.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Mm-hmm. To the
What is
left,
Well,
to
you
the
that?
want to know
left.
something? He married Sierra, and she don't got no hips. Are you surprised?
It's her
Oh
goodies.
Lord.
Her
Oh
goodies.
Lord.
Or not
Oh
her goodies,
Lord.
because she don't have any.
Oh
The only
Lord.
thing
Hey,
that's good about
that's why you don't
Sierra,
trust. That's
the
why you
only
don't
thing good
trust a
about
woman
Sierra is
with
she
no
can
hips.
dance. But did you know that
Yep.
Sierra looks like the fucking Humpty by the nose?
Oh, oh, here we go, man. You try to compare that? You try to compare her
Oh.
to Shock G, man?
Yes, she
Oh.
looks like Shock
Right.
G, just without the
No,
mustache.
Oh.
man, you can't do that, bro. You
Oh.
can't. You know
Yeah, I
what,
can,
man?
and I'll do it
I gotta hit
again.
this COVID
Marshall.
pack right quick, man. This is
Marshall.
crazy, man.
Marshall.
This is
Marshall.
totally disrespectful, right there. Right.
No, it's
Why come?
not.
Why
No, it's
come you
not.
would come? Oh Lord, you gonna compare her to a man too?
Look, Sierra
I
is
can't.
not attractive,
I gotta
and she
get
don't got
COVID
no
again,
hips.
man. This shit's crazy.
I.e., you can't trust her.
Oh
They just
wow.
showed some pictures
Look,
of Sierra. They just showed some pictures of Sierra. She's gonna have another baby, and Rihanna's gonna have another baby. So they look real
Yeah,
bad.
we know
and
who's
she
on
got a
top in
sub
that
by
relationship.
Future, and she got a sub by Future. And word
Yes.
on the street is that her oldest son is gonna have Russell Wilson's last name. Make some sense.
Oh. Oh
Let me
Lord.
know. Let me know.
It's very simple.
Let me know. Let me know.
As
Let
long as
me
Russell Wilson
know.
is married to a woman with no hips, he would never win another playoff game. There, I said.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. The hips
ouch.
have that much power. Hips have that much
Yes.
power.
Look,
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, then I bet
life and
not
death
lose
is
mine
in the
then.
power of the tongue and the hips.
Hmm.
Uh,
I bet
that's
not
why.
lose mine
Yeah.
then.
Hey, girl, we gotta keep them where we can. Okay, we
All
gotta
right.
preserve them. Okay.
You better keep them.
Lord
Hey, you
have
better keep them
mercy.
hills. You better keep them hills like they tokens. I'm telling you.
Lord, that's why we
Right.
got women buying. That's why we got women buying hips
Buying
and stuff.
BBLs and shit.
And the
Yeah.
reason why the women, hey, hold on, we gotta testify, we gotta tell the truth, right? Shout out to the women that really have that inner beauty. Lord have mercy, you know who you are, all right. And I'm not one of them kind of dudes, that any woman will tell you this about me. They know I got a lady, and I know they be put together and everything like that, all that stuff. But I don't sit there and let the devil get the best of me. They already know how you doing. Hey, how you doing? I got my head. Nope, I'm not going. I don't. I already know you're gonna do a little sexy little walk on the way out the door, and everybody be at work be like, "Hey, champ, you see that?" I'm like, "Nigga, I don't care. I'm seeing that my whole entire life. I already got
Oh
something
Lord.
that's way better than
Oh
that."
Lord. Oh Lord. So
Well,
these ladies.
let me come off the damn top rope because T
Uh
Price
Go
is a
out the
better
top
man than
rope.
me. Look, there's a reason why when we read those stories in the Bible about why
Hmm.
those Moabite women were a little bit more sexier than those Israelite women because they had
Yep, yep,
hips.
yep, yep. Them hips.
They were
Them hips.
thick as camel
Yes.
snot.
Yep.
And
Uh-oh.
those Israelite
Message.
men was like, I can either get with a thick piece of chocolate brown meat, or I gotta go back to my tent with this woman that doesn't got no hips. I guess I'm gonna go over there and start worshiping Molech because
Yeah, I'm coming up the
Annie,
mountain, boy.
right, and Annie got a bag on her. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I said this so many times. When I look at the way a woman walks, and when I was dating and I looked at how they walk away and they had a little bit of jump in their trunk, I need to go over there and say, hey, do you got a man?
Lord
And if you say no, do you want one?
Hey, this is what I did to get mine, Lord Jesus. This is what I did. They did mine. She had everything I was looking for. I just sat there and looked. I sat there and asked her one question: do you love the Lord and do you believe in going to church? Lord have mercy. She said, I do, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. That's all it
Where
took.
did you get those hips from? Not where'd you get those shoes
Mm-hmm.
from? Not where'd you get that dress from? Where'd you get those hips from?
Oh, I'm gonna throw a little nugget, as Gigi said. Like, Gigi like to throw nuggets. So let me drop a little nugget. What them old folks used to tell me back in the day. The woman, the grandma, the aunties, even the uncles, and even everybody that put me on game always told me this. You want to know how bad a woman gonna look in her life? Just
Look
look
at the
at her
mama.
mama and see how she built. But a lot of times, though, I seen mamas that have no hips.
So guess what? You got to look at the grandmama on the father's side.
Then you look at the grandma on the father's side. Hold on, see. I wasn't gonna get to that part yet, but I was gonna say, then you gotta look at her siblings, the aunties that's around her age, and I seen some that the moms didn't have no hips, but the daughters was built like the aunties. So then, if you don't have that, then you got to go to the dad side of it and pray that somebody there got some hips, because ain't nobody got no hips. Boy, you might as well turn yourself
Look,
in for new witness protection.
Oh
hey,
Lord.
P Price. If love
Yeah.
covers a multitude of sins, hips
Hmm.
cover a multitude of mistakes.
Yes,
So
it does.
you can sit up there and can't cook, but if you got hips, I'll get you some classes. You can sit up
Yes.
there and don't know how to keep house, but if you got hips, we can work through this together.
Oh
Oh
no.
Yes. I
Lord.
don't know. Amen.
Oh Lord.
Through
That's
thick
why
and thin and everything. That's how you do it.
that
That's how you
that's
get it
how
done.
that's how BBL became a industry, because the women that didn't have that endowment decided to have that endowment. Now that has come the standard of life. What do you think
Oh,
about
yeah.
that?
Oh,
But
I
there's
got
a
enough
thin
to throw in
line.
there too. I got
There's a
another
thin.
nugget to throw in there, because let's look at it all the landscape of things. Hold on, let me light Kobe up again, because Kobe went out.
Mm.
Okay, now you got these women. That's why I brought up I got you, I'm going to get you sucker. Look at what year that movie came out. So they basically predicted how what it is going to be in the future, right? Then it started
Right.
with the implants, right? Let's go to the sex industry. Why you think toys was made? See, I've been knowing about all this stuff back in the 80s and the 90s.
Mm.
Why you think toys was made? Toys was made because now they got the blow up dolls for men and all that. Why you think all that stuff was created? Because they don't want men to actually be with women. They've been killing that off. They've been. You ever hear, hey, y'all ladies though, right? I know y'all older than me, but I'm just saying. I know some women that literally say this. I don't need no man. I got Black Charles in the drawer. That's my man. Am I lying? Have you
Oh,
ever heard that
hey,
before? And
hey,
I'm
T,
just the only one.
Hey, T Price, look, stay
Call
right there.
Yeah,
Ambulance. Call
Wait,
ambulance. Call
yeah.
yeah, T Price,
ambulance.
stay
Call
right there, T
ambulance.
Price, because
Hmm.
Call
you heard about what
ambulance.
happened to
Hmm.
the Brett. Her
Yeah.
own wife cheated on her with a man with
Uh huh.
the real
Yep.
thing between his legs. Not
Yes.
no
The real
plastic.
thing.
The
What?
warm
Can't
throbbing
beat
with
the
the
real
damn
thing, like Tyrese said
vein
in
down the
Coca
middle.
Cola, right? Yep.
Jackson?
Right.
Call the ambulance.
If you got to call the ambulance, you got to tell. We just telling the
Call,
truth. Y'all said y'all
call
want
the
pastor to come
ambulance.
back. Now pastor is back. Now everybody want to get all quiet and stuff. Don't come on, man. Let's get this thing going.
But
Honey,
Let's
it's
get
who?
your
this.
company. I'm a
No, but
guest.
let me ask you this question. You got Black
Mhm.
Charlie, but who's controlling Charlie? What?
He's battery
Who?
operated,
Duracell.
girl.
Duracell is controlling Charlie.
Yep. Charlie. Yep. Dorcel. Yeah.
So you having
Hey,
an
hey,
entanglement
hey,
with Duracell?
ho-
Hmm.
hey, hold on, just a second.
Don't
Now,
put them batteries in the freezer.
hold on. Let me tell you. You talking about somebody? I'm telling you, man. Hey, this conversation need to be on like a Patreon. But I'm gonna put you
Yeah,
on some game, right?
that's what I'm finna
I'm
say.
gonna put you on
I'm
some
having
game.
a
No, I'm
because
gonna. I can still keep. I can still keep it PG-13. Okay,
okay,
I used to work at.
that,
I used to work at a porn store, right? And it was the
uh,
easiest job I ever had in my life. It was easy.
uh,
All I had to do was just sit there behind the desk. And only thing I hate doing, which I didn't do, I didn't go in there and clean the rooms with them dudes and the women down there busting their mayonnaise on the napkins. You know what I'm saying? We had
uh,
I ain't had to worry about that part. But the only thing I didn't like, because I used to love the job because um I used to bring my game, my PlayStation, all the time.
uh,
So then, only thing I didn't like about it was if somebody rented a video,
uh,
it immediately goes to what they want, what they watching. I used to see some stuff. I'm like, these people really watching this? I seen dudes. I seen it back in the '90s. In the
Jackie,
'90s. In the
Jackie,
'90s,
Hmm.
I see women grabbing
yeah,
stuff, getting movies, watching crazy stuff, getting all
is that
kinds of
like
toys, all that stuff.
is
I'm
that
telling
like
you,
the
it's just
love
real.
store here? The love store here in the what
Uh-uh.
they sell
No,
is
not
not
the love
no,
store. Uh-uh.
not the love store.
Go
Well, you
on
know,
Hey,
Tropicana.
the
What's that
love
store on
store. I know the
Tropicana?
love store. They sell the lingerie, they sell the
No,
lubes and all that stuff.
it's the store on
yeah,
Tropicana.
yeah,
The one
yeah,
right
but
beside the hotel.
yeah, right beside the New Orleans. That's where it is,
Yeah,
right
right
beside the New
beside the
Orleans.
casino.
It's got it lets you know it's a love store because it's got the pink beam around the top of the
That's not the
room.
love store. That's
Message.
the I no, that's the Emporium.
That's the important one. It's the same
Yeah,
thing as the
that's the
love store. They
Emporium.
got the
Cause
same products. So are you telling me the places inside of there sell the Charlies? That's what they sell.
Man, hey, I'm telling you, in the '90s, GG, I wish I still have my phone, man. I'm telling you, I
because
had so many. I'll show you some shit, bro.
that's
I'll
the
show you some shit. I still got the phone. But I'm trying to find the right charger. I'm telling
Mm.
you, I see
that
some stuff and videos from the '90s, girl. Y'all be like, T Price. I'm like, yeah, y'all,
that's
man.
that
My
that's
friend,
where all the
my friend used to
prostitutes
think I was lying
down there
about.
on
They
Tropicana
thought
had
I was
tell
lying
my
about this
brothers
stuff.
to stay in their room.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
so that lets me know that we don't even know what real stuff feel like because we used to the Duracells and stuff.
Message.
We
The
don't.
plastic,
Yeah,
the latex. They used to the
yeah.
latex. And
Well,
you got some of y'all women, then we got some women, you got some men, you allergic to latex. So you got to pick your battles. Lord have mercy.
Lord have
Well,
mercy,
I'm
Mr.
I
Marshall.
got nothing but a lot of females in the families. I'm the only son. I got none of my sisters, cousins. I think I
Mm,
probably got a total of three male cousins. But the one thing that
mm.
you will always hear from a real woman, she don't want nothing fake.
That's
She
right.
wants the
Fake
real thing.
message.
So how
I don't
does it?
care how mad she get at her guy. She know what she wants in the bedroom, and it ain't
Right.
plastic. It got waterproof Duracells in it.
No, you can't. No,
Message.
you can't. You can't bring that to the room because I might get electrocuted. No, no.
Well, you
Hey,
can't
Gigi.
because
Hey, check this out, Gigi. Hey, check this out, Gigi. And check this out. Oh, check this out, y'all. I forgot the other lady name on there. Hey,
Jackie.
they got some Jackie. Hey, Jackie and Gigi.
Right.
I seen some. I seen some where the women put the little strap-ons on and everything like that, and it act like they really coming, but it's fake, but it's never milk. Ah,
Y'all better hit that like button. He said it ain't
I'm telling
nothing
you,
but
I seen some
y'all
shit
better
in my
hit
lifetime from
y'all
working in
better
But
hit
this
that like
Gigi,
button.
Gigi,
from working in the industry that I
Uh,
working in the money business, boy. Boy,
Gigi, he ain't lying though. That's the sad part
I'm
about
gonna
it.
have to.
right,
That's sad.
yeah.
That's sad. That lets you
You talking to
know that
somebody?
the real.
I worked that place, man. I worked that place for 2 years. You know what's crazy? I'm surprised my parents didn't even know about that. Thank God, boy, because every
That's
Lord have mercy.
crazy. People don't even know what a
GG is
intro
crazy.
or
I seen same people coming in there. When I seen the same people in there coming there, you could tell. But then I seen some that, you know what I'm saying, like regular people that society regular people, they like, oh, I want to try this and this and that. Then I see dudes be like, oh yeah, I'm grabbing this toy. I'm grabbing this toy, but it's gonna be a gift. And I'll be like, in my mind, I'm like, dude, it's not a gift. Your woman must gonna be banging you allegedly, whatever, whatever floats your boat, buddy. You ain't gotta make your
that's
confession stories to me. I
right,
have
but
so many
that's
confession
crazy.
stories. People used to tell
That's
me their
crazy.
confessions. Hey, Gigi, I felt like the Pope sometimes at my jobs. I feel like a pastor for real. Cause people always would talk to me about stuff. I'd be like, oh my Lord,
But
we're gonna have to pray
but
about
that
this right now. Shema Mahaya.
right. But that lets us know
For real.
that that lets us know how devoid of authentic
Yes.
feelings our
Yes.
society live on.
Yes.
I
All
mean,
by design. You
yes,
think this stuff came out of nowhere? I'm
right.
telling you,
Well, the
in the
book.
90s, and Martavis can know about this. Martavis can know about this because he grew up in the 90s like I did. The porno industry was so big at that time. Like porn, even like that was, we gotta think about that was in the 90s we had Blockbuster, okay?
But
You
Yeah,
know
but
what I'm saying?
Blockbuster didn't sell those. It was like Priscilla or
Yeah,
the
right. You had to go to the porn stores
Frederick's of
to get this.
Hollywood.
Actually,
but
I seen it to the point where I seen Blockbuster got into the late 90s where they actually did sell pornos. You can actually rent porno videos.
That's
well,
crazy.
that's where they have the it's called the AVN Awards. That's the porn awards they have right there in
Yep.
Vegas.
Yeah. Message.
It's right there.
So
Those
what?
awards. They
So
come to Vegas.
Yep.
oh, the wind's blowing too crazy.
Vegas stays in Vegas.
Your phone is okay. There you go. There you
I'm
All right,
go.
that's
outside.
better.
Sorry.
You have to. You can go all the way back to biblical when it was talking about sacred poles. What do you think a
Mm-hmm.
sacred pole was, and why the Most High was against it? Because men and women used to stick those sacred poles in them, and it
Ah,
Hmm.
was yeah. That
that's
what
uh,
yeah. That's the Canaanites and the Perizzites and all them. They used to do some real filthy things. Nothing new under the sun. It's just different.
right. It's just
That's all it
different.
is.
Digitized and batterized. Okay, they got batteries now.
Batterized.
Oh, batterized. I'm
You
using
got
those
these
different words.
you got these life size dolls that they have where they got real like a synthetic skin, could move
Right,
their mouth. Their all
right.
three holes are available, self
Mm-hmm.
lubricating.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
And
people
Yep.
don't have. That's why people don't function with a full, complete brain because they can't distinguish between authenticity and the
Mm-hmm.
robot because
What
the
God
robot.
intended us to be. That's that.
Right, right. That is crazy.
no, that is
Bible.
sadistic. It is
Yeah,
sadistic.
yeah.
Everything is designed to pull us away from the purpose.
The purpose was
Hmm.
for man and woman, not man and man,
Fact.
not
Man.
zebra and man, not plastic
Woo!
man and woman,
Yes.
man
Not
Not
and
Iron
woman and
woman.
Man.
dog.
Not
Not
Iron
woman and
Man.
cat.
Right.
Yeah.
Woman and horse. All that nasty behind stuff. But carry on.
And
That's
then
crazy. Well,
it's just crazy.
the book says there's gonna be 7 times more women than men in the end time.
It's already like that right now.
That lets you know we're in
Hi,
the end time.
Severin. Hey, Severin.
Why they always say this all the time? Why you see more women? It was like that when I was growing up, even in the 80s and 90s. There was always way more women than men in church. But I grew up Church of God in Christ. Then when I go to other people's churches for them anniversaries and stuff like that, then I
Right.
start seeing the men. I'm like, whoa, they do got a lot of men that go to church, but they church ain't big like we I don't go to a church like they got. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how this world's coming, man. I'm telling you,
It
I'm seeing,
is.
I'm seeing it rapid in front of my eyes. It's getting worse. Even the stuff that we grew up loving and watching and everything like that, we don't even look at it the same no more. But then they're gonna sit here and gonna tell us that they're the best thing. They're the best thing ever. At Gigi
Yeah.
staff, I wish I would.
And back to football. Did y'all see the Florida game?
Oh yeah, they got their ass beat. They
Oh
got their ass beat.
Lord
That coach
Jesus.
gonna be out of there. Hey, I'm telling you, hey, Florida Gator job after Tebow and
Uh-huh.
after what's his name? Steve Spurrier. And then after what's the old boy's name that what's that coach name that coached him? Matter of fact, he ended up coaching at Ohio State. He was caught doing a nasty groping that girl,
Oh
groping a
yeah.
woman. But he be on, matter of fact, he still be on Fox Sports
Urban Meyer.
football. What's that? Thank you. Yeah, Urban Meyer. Yeah. Look how many jobs that man did. Look what he got caught doing. This man got caught with his cookie jar out there getting his dance on and everything, grabbing them hips and everything, and got in trouble.
Grabbing hips. Hey Vaughn.
Squeeze.
Hey
What's
Vaughn. How
good?
you
What's good, GP?
doing?
I'm good.
My boy,
What's
Villa in the
up?
building. What's good?
Oh,
That's
chilling.
Grimlock. That ain't no damn Vine. It's Grimlock in the flesh.
Grimlock Transformers, man.
I'm back. I had to
That's
get up out that range, y'all.
oh, you was getting
Yeah.
rained on?
Yeah, it's raining here in the city today.
Mm.
Hey,
So
who's
what
out
y'all
there
think?
kicking ass right now in Killeen, bro? In football, it's football season down there.
Yeah,
You
it's
speak
football season right
Lane?
now. But honestly, bro, I haven't really tapped in yet to
Oh,
the
okay.
football in the area, to what's going on
Mm.
in football yet. So, but yeah, give me a second. I'll check them out real quick and give you a
Hey,
What y'all?
rundown.
Vaughn,
What?
I
I ain't
got
get
All
to
some
say
right.
news
what's
for
up
you.
to I ain't get to say what's up to Big Cuz because you and Martavian was going crazy about Shador. What up, T Price? Oh,
He
he
got. He got.
gone?
No, he's still
He's probably
here.
on
He's still
mute.
here. Yeah, he on
Oh,
mute. What
okay.
y'all think? What y'all think about the performance of Asia Wilson so far?
I didn't see it, but I'm happy for her success. I'll tell you that.
I mean,
Yeah,
congratulations
Facts.
on the MVP. It was well
yeah.
deserved, but they got the but what's the name? Aaliyah and them handled her
She
last night though.
handled him last night.
Yeah.
I was hoping they would take that first one, but I was like, Asia, what's wrong? Bam done showed up. Now you done got distracted, little girl. Good
Yeah,
But
God.
She,
yeah.
I would say one
hey,
thing.
I give
I,
Aaliyah Boston credit. She did defend her very well yesterday. She
He
only shot
defended.
two for
He played
11.
some good ass defense on her. You know.
Yo,
but
she made
Avon,
it dead hard for her.
if Scottie Pippen was on that team, they would
Oh,
go a hell of a
shit.
lot
Oh,
further.
Here
oh
we go.
shit.
Now, if you
I
swap
don't
her
even know
out
what
for
your
Pete
team name is,
Myers,
Mark Tavian. I don't
Right.
even know what
Yeah,
team
they're a
you on.
Oh,
championship
Chucky
team.
Atkins.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
Chucky
hey,
Atkins.
I knew that was
El
coming
Chucky
next.
Atkins.
Hey,
Chucky
he
Atkins.
leaves. Hey, he
That
was
old
not having
revisionist.
it, man.
That old
He like
revisionist.
Chucky Atkins is
You
not.
need to go back and criticize Jordan because he missed a whole bunch of shots. Bullshit, man. Stop it.
Yeah, man. And he never came
Yeah.
back. I wanted some more of that, man. I ain't gonna
Right.
lie.
But guess
Like,
what?
bro,
You
we
miss
watched the
100% of the
game.
shots you don't
Nobody,
take.
no, there was never a point where anybody thought Scottie Pippen was carrying the team during those
Not
games,
ever.
even when Jordan was missing all those shots. No, Scottie Pippen hit the shots he needed to hit because the main guy was struggling with his shots, which is what
He
what
did
you're
what he's supposed to
as a
do.
teammate.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they talk about that in the game plan, don't they?
But how are you
Thank
going to
you.
believe everything that's in
It's just
Scottie
basketball.
Pippen's
Because
book?
That's what Jay Reese said. It's just basketball.
Scottie Pippen do change what he say based on how he feel that day, though.
to try to
That's
Yeah,
called
he
frustration.
downplay what
Yes.
he did and uplift LeBron. That dude is
Yes.
probably a secret LeBron lover on the low because that's a typical play. That's the reason Scottie Pippen.
But you want to know why?
Think about
make
it,
a good
because
point.
their games are simpler.
Somebody
Their
from
games are
Flexport came
simpler.
to him and said, "Look at your stats. Your stats were better than Jordan. You carried the team." Nigga,
But Vaughn, remember what he said to close out the conversation? Vaughn, remember what he said to close out the conversation when we had him on the ropes and he was tapping out like fucking Anderson Silva?
Right. That's why
He said, if I said the same thing about LeBron James, y'all would be upset.
Yeah.
You sitting here lying.
He did slip that. He did slip that in though.
Talking to you, I don't mind having a genuine.
No, we all told him about the Portland thing.
If you have some real points, but when you start saying nonsense,
I don't mind disagreeing, but he was lying, bro. Yeah.
Like, no, that's not how we remember the games. Even when Jordan was struggling, he was still doing all the other stuff that he was supposed to do to help the team win. Play defense,
Exactly.
get steals, get everybody else involved, and get to the free throw line. He was still doing all of those things.
Yeah, he made Mike sound like a one-trick pony, though.
Only thing Jordan was asked to do was shoot. That's it.
what I'm
That's the
saying.
only
He
thing
made it
Jordan was
seem like
asked
he
to
was a
do.
one-trick pony. Exactly. Like, come on.
Then let me
bro.
ask you this question.
I had to message T. Price that night and apologize for me going, because I was trying not to curse. I know I can get a little loose with the curse.
I think we all apologized that day, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If I did, I apologize, Pastor. I
Trying to
apologize.
revise history as if we.
Man, I be cussing too sometimes. I don't be caring. That just be having me in tears. I ain't lying,
That's the
especially when
only
you
thing that
lying.
got
I want your channel to grow, bro, because you deserve it.
Yes,
you
he
are one of
does.
the few people that keep it real about sports on YouTube.
But look, check this out, Vaughn. Everybody was in a good place. The only time that we got mad is when he was sitting up here trying to be Scottie Pippen's public fucking defender and trying to sit up here.
He said Jordan carried Pippen as much as Pippen carried Jordan. And he
And I was
said
like, absolutely not.
And he said Jordan abruptly quit when his old man died. Them was the two things that had us off the chain that day, bro.
That abruptly quit shit is what got me to get on the link.
That's what got me.
Right, I got mad like my last name was Jordan. Like, damn, bro.
Abruptly quit, nigga. Where you getting abruptly quit from?
Exactly.
You lived through that shit. And
He quit 3 weeks before the season. We debunked that. It was a month before the season.
He was dealing with the murder of his father. Have you ever dealt with a family member that was murdered before, sir?
Well,
that's what we were saying too. Like, he didn't die natural causes. He was
It
murdered,
wasn't like
bro.
it was natural, like the man.
Right.
Even if he got cancer and passed away, that
it's expected.
It's expected.
Right.
That's why I brought up the difference between the way Scottie Pippen's father died before Game 7 and how Jordan's father died. You knew your father was sick enough where he was getting ready to lose his life. Jordan was not expecting his dad to be found in a goddamn trunk of a Buick Celebrity.
Exactly,
bro. And then they rolling the body across the to put it in the corners thing on the TV.
We saw all it on TV.
On the
we saw all of
TV.
it on TV. His body on the gurney and shit.
On the gurney, being put in the corners of the car.
His
All for
body
you.
sitting on a gurney when they found him in that creek.
Yeah.
And he wasn't supposed to retire. Boy, go. Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm out, y'all. Hey, I'm about to crank the stove up. I'm gonna set me a stream up. I'm gonna let y'all come cook. We're gonna see if he gonna come out and play.
Are we
like
gonna cook like we cooking
We
tonight?
coming over
Yeah, we cooking. We cooking.
Come
We
out
cooking
and
in 20 minutes.
play.
in how many?
All
How
right.
many minutes?
Hey,
How
hey,
many
I'll see
hey,
you in a
minutes?
hey, and
minute.
Jackie,
Yeah.
you can come in there too. You can just be
Okay.
quiet, be mother hen. Just come in and give your wrench. Hey, Gigi, you need to learn how to give people wrenches so nobody can't block people on here and shit.
That's why I was just about to ask her what's the name of the channel so I could sub up for her.
Okay. Okay.
What's the name of your YouTube channel, Gigi?
Hush Room.
That's what I looked
Hush
up. But all
Room
this other little
702.
shit came up.
GG Hush Room 702.
Oh, I ain't
That's
put the
how it
GG in there. That's why. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna do it right now.
T-Price, what you think of
You
that
put
article I
GG,
sent
it's
you?
gonna pop straight up. Yeah, I see y'all in about 20 minutes.
Hey,
All
Wait a
right.
minute.
T-Price, hold on
Okay.
before you
We'll be
go,
over.
bro. What you think about that article? I woke up this morning and to open up Facebook and see
Got
that
it.
article on Facebook. I was like, whoa, yo, where'd you find this shit? What you think about that article I sent you, bro? Or did he already leave?
I think
I think he already left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on.
Nah,
He's on
somebody
mute.
posted an article from 1976 Kentucky high school basketball when my father hit the game-winning shot to send his high school to the Sweet 16 tournament, which is basically the state championship for the state of Kentucky. The all 16 region champions play each other to go for the championship, the state championship. So yeah, like, yo, where'd you get that? And then I posted in there, yo, I was at this game because I was born like the prior December before that shit.
Right. You said that was your father. That was your father.
I sent T Price a copy of the article that I saw that somebody posted on Facebook. Yeah, and it was like they had a picture. The main article was about my cousin Rudy Macklin, who I've told y'all about, and how you know how the other school made a defense to kind of slow him down from scoring, and like my pops was hitting all the big shots in that game. Nobody said my pops carried the team. Because my cousin was still getting all the rebounds, getting block shots, and doing everything else they expected him to do. It's just my pops was needed to score when they was running a 2-3 trap zone on my big cousin. What it says in the article. So yeah, I sent T Price just that article because I've always told him about that. So I just showed him the proof of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, here it is right here. What I've always told you about my pops and my cousin.
Right. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Do you have any thoughts on what's going on right now with the Malika Molly thing about the salaries? You have any thoughts about that, Vaughn?
I can see both sides of it, to be honest with you, right? On one end, Molly Qerim, yes, she's on the #1 show. She's the #2 on the #1 show on the network. Yeah. But the viewers can't stand
her. Yep, I knew you was about to say that. So I think I agree with you though, but didn't she put her time in though?
Yeah, she did, but you got to understand, they watch social media just like everybody else does. So they know how the people who support the show feel about her.
Right. But they say all publicity is good publicity though, right?
The difference with people like Malika Andrews and Mina Kimes is their shows, they're the #1 person on their shows. Malika Andrews is the #1 on NBA Today. Mina Kimes has her own show.
Right.
Yes, she participates on NFL
and Around the Horn and all that.
And Around the Horn and all that, but she also has her own show. Now, I understand Molly Qerim was asking them, okay, well, give me something else to do. Let me do more shit so I can show people that I can do more, not just be the second mouthpiece to Stephen A. Smith that everybody can't stand. And I'm doing
Is Molly Scotty Vaughn? Like she thinks she's more important than what she really is, even though she's been here the whole time?
No. I don't think that. I just think that because she's on the show with Stephen A. is already. Damn, the word just slipped out my mouth, man. What's the word I was going to use?
My bad. I ain't want you to lose.
No, you're good. That's on me. That's on me. Sometimes I think faster than the words can come out.
Like it's almost like she overqualified now because she put in so many years, but she don't bring in the viewership. So they at this weird crossroad.
Yeah,
because she can't hold her own show. She cannot.
Exactly. So I see. But now
she's just on first take,
right? The loud thing about it, though.
Yeah, she don't do nothing else, Gigi. She don't do no style reporting, nothing.
She don't do no sports center, nothing else. Only thing
nothing.
Is first take.
Yeah.
Now the only thing that was foul to me about her whole situation is how Stephen A. didn't go to bat for her.
I agree. Like, even if he don't like her personally, that's still your colleague, though. And she been rocking with you for 10 years.
Exactly. She holds the show down when you're not
there. She lasted longer than Qerim and who was there before her? Matt. That's who I was thinking about. Jenny Taft. She enjoyed too. She outlasted all them.
But Joy was sleeping herself to the middle. So
I mean, we know that though, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I can see both sides of the coin from ESPN's perspective, but the only thing I see foul, like I said before, the only thing I see the only foul part of that her situation is Stephen A. not going to bat for her.
But you know why though, right?
Because he don't want to be challenged.
No, because Martavian was saying it earlier. You know, the essay she was trying to say that he did some essay stuff to her on the set.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, remember when she just started calling him essay? We thinking she's talking Stephen A. Everybody else called him Stephen A. Smith, so she left the other S out on purpose.
Oh.
Because remember, Stephen A. girlfriend went online talking all this, boo, 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 boo. I think Carcino had put it up.
Yeah, I remember that wasn't his girlfriend coming out.
Yeah.
He said
talking about she going to expose her.
Yeah.
And she said Molly was going to get fired, too, because he called it.
Matter of fact, she said she was walking away. She didn't say fired. She said she gonna walk away.
Well, yeah, and that's what she did. Yep, you're right. That's what she did.
She basically quit. She basically quit before it was time for her contract to end. Basically.
Right, and you know it was some hard feelings because every time these people leave the show, they had a last show and they thank everybody and all that. She ain't on it.
She didn't do it.
But notice this. But notice this, y'all. Molly and Stephen A. used to have like moments where they're bickering like they in a relationship over topics that don't have shit to do with y'all bickering.
You right, and they stopped doing that. You absolutely right.
That's why
and like you said, she stopped. And like you said too, Mark, he had stopped complimenting her. They stopped complimenting each other on the outfit.
Yeah.
Because remember, he used to call her Mollywood. Remember?
Yeah.
Like said she Hollywood, so he used to call her Mollywood.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it started when she checked him on the pronunciation of her last name. Then after that, she was like, "It's Qerim," and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize to the nice Mollywood. Can I call you that?"
Yeah. Because that's when she was still married to Jalen, I think.
Right. Yeah, it was. But then when she got up there to that teleprompter and I was looking for her hips and they were 0-6, that's when I was like, you know what?
Oh man, I can't deal with him, Gigi. I can't deal with him.
He said 0-6.
Her, man, she went 0-6 from the hips in every episode.
Every time I hear pumps in the bump, now I'm gonna think about you, cuz pumps in the bump.
Hey, I appreciate you.
He need to pumps in the bump.
All that we want.
Okay. Man, you stupid, man. I knew
I was a heterosexual male when I saw Adina Howard and Freak Like Me. I knew.
I'll tell y'all the first girl that got me because of my age. Y'all gonna laugh at me.
No, I won't.
No,
There ain't no judgment around here.
Mine is probably worse than yours. So go ahead.
It's gonna blow your mind because she's
worse than yours.
the fucking chick. I forget her name, but the chick on fucking New Jack City that cheated on G Brown, bro. I mean G Money.
Oh, you mean that?
The little short hair girl. The little short hair girl.
I'm like 4, 5. I'm trying to think. I'm a shorty. I'm like, damn, what's up with shorty? I said, man, she got it.
The one that was on the
I'm a lot younger. I was a lot younger, and I already know mine is worse than everybody's. I ain't afraid to admit it, but I'm gonna explain why she was my first crush. Shelley Duvall from The Shining, nigga.
Oh Lord!
All right, next game.
Exactly.
Did he say next game?
Exactly. But let me explain why.
No, we good.
Hold on.
Next game.
No. Let me break down why though. As a kid,
Go ahead.
I'm a big fan of Popeye. I'm a big fan of Popeye the Sailor.
Let me see. Let me see. I'm
Girlfriend
blanking on her.
Come on,
bro.
look at a young Shelley Duvall.
Come on, bro.
Nigga.
That is
Not
Next
old.
game.
Don't look at her old, nigga. Go look at her when
She like a plank.
But I'm a baby. She's a girl, so that's
She look like Jamie Lee Curtis on meth.
exactly. At the same time, it was the Popeye and olive oil thing when she played olive oil, nigga.
I could see that.
She did look better as olive oil
I could
than
see
she
the olive
did
oil.
as Shelley
She
Duvall.
got the naturally red lips. I could see that.
The whole Popeye olive oil dynamic. That's what fucked with my head as a little. I'm 5, 6 years old.
No, that read.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll
That's
give
why I
mine.
said I know. I already know mine is worse.
Lisa
than everybody.
Bonet. Oh, my bad.
Do I fuck you up? Anyway, absolutely not. Mine was mine was Ella Joyce from Rock in that nurse's outfit.
Now,
Bro, you
in
want to
high
know what's so
school-
crazy, bro?
in high
You want to know what's so
school,
crazy?
she was
We just watched The
I
Cookout
love her.
2 last night, and she was in that movie, and I'm like, I ain't seen her since what?
Boy, when I was in
Now
high
you do know she was in
I
Set It Off, right?
Yeah, the cop.
Yeah. Her and Perry Cox.
But Rock was after the Set It Off, though.
Rock
was still on TV. I mean, you know, they were still airing reruns, though.
Yeah. But
They were still airing it, though. I know what you're saying, though. But yeah.
Yeah, I had to get me a woman shape just like that.
Yeah, that was my lady in high school.
You can't
So,
go
hey,
you can't go wrong
Hey,
with
Vaughn,
that.
we right here, Vaughn. We right here.
That mother say Papa.
No, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna edit that shit out. But
It was mostly olive oil, but I used Shelley Duvall because I knew that would affect y'all. It was really olive oil.
Y'all didn't I just say that in the stream that y'all like them olive oils? I told y'all.
no, you gotta
See
say
how it come
Vaughn.
full circle, GG? They come full circle, didn't
I
they?
told
But I
y'all
love Vaughn,
earlier
though.
that y'all be rocking with them olive oils.
Hey, I ain't discriminate. I don't know. What's
I don't
up?
discriminate.
Gigi, I'm
either,
5,
but I'm
6
I
years old.
discriminate.
I can't.
I'll be the first one to tell you I discriminate. Shit, I ain't gonna be over here lying to y'all.
I don't
I
discriminate.
got a
but I do
checklist,
have-
and if you ain't on my checklist,
That's it.
My
I got
father
to have a checklist.
hey Gigi,
joined the
Gigi,
army.
Gigi,
My
I
father
got
in the army,
two
and we traveled the world, and I got to see women of all different colors and
Yeah,
sizes,
and shapes.
and that shit did something to me.
Like you start looking at bullshit. You be like, damn, look at them calves. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Like you seeing girls that you're not used to seeing, and they're just as beautiful as the girls that you grew up with. That's what that.
I got two water fountains. One says hips and non-hips only. So look, I'm very prejudiced when it comes to what I like.
Oh Lord Jesus!
You can't drink at this water fountain if you don't got no hips.
Oh Lord!
Because sometimes them hips will do you like a commercial ad, and you go to the spot and be like, damn, this ain't look like this on the commercial.
Bro, I don't know what eyes you be looking at your hips for. Look, my eyes ain't like buying a Big Mac. I know exactly what I'm
Y'all
doing.
fucking with. Y'all fucking with.
From my teen years to now, yeah, that's me, nigga. Like I love a tenacious woman.
It's nothing like that.
A
There's
woman with
nothing wrong with
curves,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
need something to hold on to while I'm screaming out, oh, shit.
Oh
Yeah, I
Can't
can't
believe
do
this is
that.
happening to me.
Niggas still got kids. Niggas gotta put your head in a pillow. You know what I'm saying?
All right, look. Like, what was that? Face down, ass up. That's the way I like to. What?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all wildin', bro. Stop it.
Yeah,
What? Am I wrong though?
Nah, you're not
ain't
wrong.
nothing wrong.
Okay,
No,
thank
you're
you.
not
That's all I
wrong.
wanted to
Because
know.
you're entitled to your preferences. That's the problem. Kendra said some people got too many options. They want to get hips over here, titties over there. They moving around the neighborhood to make one person. They got three people to make one
And
person,
yeah,
and it
none
ain't
of it
working.
matches.
Yeah, ain't none of it
Now,
working.
to be fair, ain't no woman going around there saying, "Man, I love a nigga with a big ass belly and titties and can barely walk 60
Yeah,
feet
yes they
without
do.
touching his
They
butt."
call they
No,
call them
no,
bears. I heard they call
There
them
you
no,
go.
bears.
Gay
no.
men call them bears,
We call him Santa Claus. We're not looking for Santa Claus.
but Santa Claus ain't real.
Yeah, no, we ain't
Yeah.
looking for what we got. I don't
They
need
got
no.
the
No.
they
My
got the
titties
old
bigger than
Gucci
mine.
belly.
Yeah. No.
This
Look
nigga
like
got a
all you
butt
do
in
is
the
drink.
front and in the back.
All you do is drink
No.
lean.
Like,
No.
Oh
how
shit.
would you feel? How would you
Take
feel if
medication.
an out of shape guy come up to you with a toupee and butterfly wings on his eyes and be like, "Hey, I want to take you out."
Butterfly wings.
Hey, I don't care,
Butterfly
man.
wings, nigga.
Hey, we real ones, man. We don't get to put on no costume. We look how we
Ah.
look every day, all day.
No.
That's us.
I can't.
He
No.
said
I
butterfly
can't.
wings
Well, hey, don't they look like goddamn butterfly wings when they be those damn
with the
eyelashes get
bushy
longer and
eyebrows.
longer and longer?
Honey, you wear butterfly wings?
Hell to the no, no. I
Oh,
don't
I
have
thought you were talking
to.
about eyebrows, nigga. I didn't know you were talking about eyelashes.
No. I don't have to. No, baby. I got them
She got
naturally.
that natural beauty. That's why we love Gigi.
Yeah. That's
Mm-hmm.
why we love.
And she
No,
from the
no.
south. She from the
I'm from
south.
Mississippi.
With a
Yeah, the
UF.
south.
With a UF, not
Right.
UTH.
Yeah.
SOOFFT.
Type
South.
type shit.
When
Finna
you
go in
told me
here.
on the look, when you told me on the stream the first time I talked to you and you said you used to making Sunday dinner, that's all the fuck I needed to hear out of you.
Yeah. Well, I'm
I knew
finna go in
that
here and
by her
make.
saying when she be like, okay. I'm like, yeah, she a real one.
Shit,
I'm finna go in
Hey, Vaughn and Dion, we was having a conversation. She said, "I know how to keep house. I know that when my man's out there working, he's gonna come home to a
here.
hot dinner. All the things
Yeah.
gonna be taken care of because the only thing I want him to worry
Yeah.
about when he gets home is me." I was like, you know what? They need
That's
to clone
it.
your ass.
That's it. That's all he needs to worry about. He ain't need to be worried about no bills being paid. He ain't need to be worried about the kids' homework. He don't need to be worried about his boss or his family, his mom. All he needs to do. How can you make your house be his peace if he can't get no peace there? Every time he walk in, the kids slamming the doors. You talking about you want to go get a Birkin bag. You need to get your weave done, your toes done. You ain't got no makeup on. You still had the same dress you had on yesterday. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Odie.
I'm telling you,
My thing,
look, Gigi.
if she more worried about impressing her friends than you, that's a
Yeah,
red flag,
you got
buddy.
all your business out there in the street. Your man can't even do something intimate with you because you going to tell your friends about it. And now you wonder why your friend is trying to get with your man because you done told all
You
his
didn't told them
friends. Your
everything. You done
friend,
gave them the whole
yeah,
demo. Told them
yeah,
everything he
yeah.
like,
They
everything.
picturing what your man look like in their bed, you big dummy.
You big dummy.
Hey, look, this is why everybody loves Gigi.
That's my coworker.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it is, you know. You
And
got to keep it real.
She
Macaroni and
definitely
cheese
don't
out
pull
the
no
box.
punches.
Mac and cheese out the box. You ain't put no salt in there, no butter in there, no milk in there. You don't put some processed cheese, American cheese on top of it, try to throw it in the oven like
Ugh,
you cooking.
oh, American cheese.
Girl,
Ugh.
you ain't
I'm
cooking.
sorry, lost me with that one.
Yeah. Now you want to go to Applebee's. You want to hang out at the Sizzler, the Golden Corral,
Cause I got some
making
Not
mac
the
and
Golden
cheese. I
Corral.
got some mac and cheese in there right now.
Sizzlers.
making him spend money that he
Shit,
need to be.
Sizzlers haven't been in business since 1993, and she brought them out of
Man,
the
I ain't heard that in a minute.
Yeah,
We going
old
Sizzlers.
time
We
buffet.
going
Yeah,
Sizzlers.
Not
you
old folks buffet.
yeah. You trying to get in the buffet, he's spending money that you need to be putting in a savings so you can try to have some kind of investment. But no, you don't want to
No,
do that. You,
I'm gonna invest in Spanx. I'm gonna invest in butterfly wings. I'm gonna invest in different type
mm,
of nails. I'm gonna invest in different
mm,
type of hair pieces, as I like to call it, the
right,
give up hat.
right.
I don't
And
I
trust.
don't know
you,
how long y'all
Look,
about to rock out. I'm about to go next door, y'all.
where you
all
going?
right,
Applebee's?
we going
Y'all
to,
come on. We about to get
we're
the grill
going
lit.
to,
Y'all come on. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
we're going to. But the
Like,
last
share,
thing
and
is
subscribe.
Oh,
like,
I
share,
already
and
did that. I'm
subscribe,
already locked in.
everybody.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Everybody.
we finna go over to T Price and talk about some more of this.
To the old heads.
Feds,
Appreciate you, GG.
yeah.
You know I'll be back. I'm locked in
Uh,
Yeah, for
now.
sure.
yeah, I'm making all of y'all that's been on here. I'm gonna try to do the moderator thing. I'm gonna try to figure
Okay.
that out. Yeah, I might
Come
have to
on
get
through
a
if you
tip.
still got some time too, Vaughn.
I'm coming through right now.
Oh, I know you
Vaughn
coming,
ain't
GG.
stopping.
Jacqueline and
Yeah,
Vaughn, y'all
yeah.
still got some time.
Yeah,
Come on
T
through.
Price already sent me the link, so I'm about to come
Yeah,
over
all
there.
right. I'm on my way over there now.
Jackie, I'll send you the link. Jackie, I'll
I'm about
send
to
you the
say
link
send
when
it
you
to him,
send it to
GG.
me.
All right, y'all.
All right. We're gonna end the stream, y'all. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Hope you had a good time today. We talked about everything and anything. And some things we didn't even address, okay? So just come back Monday and see what we got in store. We've been on here for 3 hours. Jackie, I'm gonna send you the link when T send it to me, okay?
All right.
All right then. Thank you, baby. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you in a little bit.
Okay.
It's gonna be kind of rough over here on this other one, okay?
Oh, I
So
mean, I think I handled enough with this one.
yeah,
You
yeah.
just took over your thing.
Make sure you drink you some water so you can be hydrated, okay?
Girl.
We'll see y'all next week. Have a good week. We'll see you next week, Monday, 11:30, okay? Love you guys.